Magandang araw po and welcome dito sa Paco Arena for another day of our UNTV Volleyball League. Ngayon pong araw, dalawang games ang ihandog namin sa inyo. Ang defending champions AFP kontra sa DFA. Right now, nasa bottom ng ating standing. Samantalang ang COMELEC na galing to sa malaking panalo kontra sa previously undefeated Firefighters ay makakakontra ang PhilHealth na napakahusay and they've been involved in several long and really tough matches. Magandang araw po sa inyo lahat. Thank you for watching us sa UNTV Sports Facebook at YouTube channels. Thank you for being with us this Holy Wednesday. Eric Tipan kasama si Rina Villamor Camara. Mamaya-maya makasama natin si Jess Constantino courtside.
Yes, this is going to be a difficult assignment para sa koponan ng DFA Emissaries, no? Dahil never in history pa ng UVL natalo nila dito ang koponan ng AFP Lady Gunners. But if there's one thing common about these two teams right now, pareho silang galing sa talo. Isang masaklap na pagkatalo para sa koponan ng AFP, yung natalo sila against the PNP on their last game, samantalang ang DFA naman has lost to the NHA Home Masters on their last game. So this time around, these two teams are willing or they must be able to recover on this match.
Alright, let's take a look at yung ating game recap. The previous game po natin, we only had 2 games as well. At ito po yung mga results.
That's right. On that game, no, NHA really made an effort, no, to keep it close with the COMELEC team, no. Kaya lang itong COMELEC really emphasizing on their veteran skills here. Kaya naman talagang mas organized yung mga opensang ipinakita nila dito. And you can see there they had contributed a lot when it comes to the blocks and yung kanilang mga service aces also, and even the attack points here. Because aside from Danjan Drowley, na best player natin on that game with 23 points, they relied also on Sabas and De Los Santos. Sabas had 14 points, meanwhile itong si De Los Santos had 11 points naman on that game. Ito naman sa NHA, nagkulang sila because the only player who's been attacking for the team was Teen Morales, was able to give 30 points on that match. And the next player na sumunod sa kanya, itong sa NHA, no, si Rosale and Amiano, yung nagtulungan for the attacks there.
Alright, samantalang that second game.
This one, it's the PhilHealth going up against the NCMH Wellness Warriors. Dikit yung laban nila, especially on the second set here. And then NCMH took hold of the third set there. Pero nakabawi dito ang kupunan ng PhilHealth Insurers doon sa ating fourth set to be able to win that match. No, they did very well when it comes to blocking ang kupunan ng NCMH. Pero nakulang pa talaga doon sa kanilang mga atake. As mentioned nga kanina, itong si Teen Morales, no, ng NCMH, siya lang yung gumagawa para sa kanilang koponan with 30 points. Meanwhile, for the PhilHealth, there are other players working for the team. So aside from Agton there, the #1 in attack points para sa kanilang koponan, they also have the likes of Rica and Raterta who can contribute for the team.
Kaya yun yung sinasabi natin about the health insurers. No? They're a team that can really extend matches because ang dami nilang pwedeng asahan na offensive players. Now let's take a look at ang ating current team standings before we start on the games today.
So nangunguna pa rin dyan ang COMELEC team right now kasi natalo lang sila against the AFP, no? Meanwhile, ang BFP naman sumusunod sa kanila with 6-1 on their win-loss record. The BFP has just lost to the COMELEC in the first round. At tied dito ang koponan ng PNP and AFP at 5-2 on their win-loss record. So medyo mahigpit ang labanan dyan. Sinusundan sila dito ng koponan ng PhilHealth who's at 4-4 right now. The NHA Home Masters, is safe at number 6 right now because they're at 2-6 on their win-loss record. Naghahabol dito ang kupunan ng DFA at NCMH because what you wanted to establish right now is mapabilang ka dun sa ating top 6 at the end of the second round of eliminations. At dun sa ating nangunguna naman sa team standings, you want to solidify that record already at the top 2, no? Dahil may automatic seat ka in the semis pag nandun ka sa top 2 natin.
Now, nabanggit kanina ni Rina, both teams na maglalaban ngayon ay galing po sa talo. Itong DFA at AFP. Pag-usapan muna natin. Itong Lady Gunners, natalo sila, the defending champions. I guess one of their nemesis dito sa UNTV.
That's right, no? Kaya nga masakit at masaklap itong pagkatalo ng AFP. Hindi nila inaakala, yan yung sabi nila sa akin, na matatalo pa sila against the PNP, no? So hindi talaga nila napaghandaan dyan. Itong yung mga ataking binigay dito at binagsak dito ni Iam Porio. So PNP really did well when it comes to their blocks, to their service aces, and limiting their errors as well. Kaya hindi na dito naka-recover ang kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners, especially in the second set and the third set also.
Samantala, DFA, nakita natin yung kanilang posisyon sa ating standings. They're also coming off a loss
Yes, so dito nga na-mention natin kanina, Eric, no, na never pa talagang nanalo dito ang kupunan ng DFA kontra sa AFP, no? So talagang struggle sila. In the first round, their story was nag-struggle sila dun sa kanilang reception. Talagang hindi nila makuha dito yung mga services na binibigay at yung mga attack na binibigay dito ng AFP Lady Gunners. But this time around, I'm pretty sure na makakabawi dito ang DFA Emissaries with the help of their import players right now. And also the AFP, what they wanted is makabawi din dun sa kanilang heartbreaking loss from their last game also.
Alright, so yun ang aabangan natin. Makakabawi bang Emissaries dito kontra sa Lady Gunners in their second meeting ngayong third season ng UVL. Let's go courtside kay Ayi Elma for the lineup of both teams.
Before we introduce today's starters, the UVL family would like to take a quick moment to send some birthday love. Coming up this Friday, happy birthday to Miss Gwen Malapit of the DFA Emissaries. Presenting our officials for this match, first referee Marlon Macabenta, national referee. Second referee Patrick Alan Castillo, national referee. And now let's meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Armed Forces of the Philippines, Lady Gunnar. Let's start with our outside hitter and our team captain at number 1, Major Cheryl Carmarayake. Milwaukee, number 4, Sergeant Yari Yongko Kimson. Opposite hitter, number 5, Airwoman First Class, Wendy Talib. Setter, number 6, Marian Joy Solores. Outside hitter, number 9, First Lieutenant Gilly Joy Petino. Milwaukee, number 14, Sergeant Mayan Pantino. Starting libero at number 10, Rachel Andeguia. Head coach of the Lady Gunners, Staff Sergeant Miriam Go. Calling on the starters of the Department of Foreign Affairs, Emissaries. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 2, Bien Juanillo. Another outside hitter, number 7, Justin Rebleza. Setter, number 10, Erica Gerubin. Opposite hitter, number 12, Nicole Miranda. Milwaukee, number 14, Yvonne Reyes. Milwaukee, number 15, Neri Baton. Starting libero at number 6, Cheng Abarientos. Head coach of the Emissaries, Jomari Reyes.
Welcome po ulit dito sa Paco Arena. Ito po ang lineup ng defending champions Lady Gunners. Always solid, always very good, full of veterans. And they are trying to bounce back pagkatapos ng 4-set loss kontra sa PNP. Isa sa kanilang matinding kalaban ever since nagsimula po ang UVL. Samantala, ito ang lineup ng DFA Emissaries. A lot better performance compared to the past 2 seasons. And yet, it's slow growth para sa kanila. Although they have a couple of wins already, gusto pa nilang dagdagan yan. And try and come up with a strong finish, and especially against a team na tinalo sila in 3 sets in their last game.
That's right. Itong kupunan ng DFA ngayon needed more wins dito, no? Especially what they wanted for this season is makapasok man lang dun sa quarterfinals because for the last 3 seasons talagang hindi sila nakakapasok, no, in the next round. So this is a good time for them to be able to do that if they have more wins, especially on the second round. Dahil dun sa first round natin, against the NCMH pa lang sila nananalo. So they just have one win over in that first round, no? Lamang pa sa kanilang kupunan ng NHA Who Masters who won in 2 games already in the first round.
Yari Yoko, where they down the line kill kontra kay Abarientos, who had a great dig kanina, forcing the error sa Lady Gunners. So we're tied at 1-1. Olores ang kanilang starting setter, serving and getting an ace.
Parang ano pa to early adjustment, no, para dito sa kupunan ng DFA right now.
Kaya umatras nga si Kerubin doon just for better coverage sa reception. Ganda sana yung pasa ni Abarientos, pero Reyes not ready at the net.
She did not anticipate that ball. It will go back to her immediately.
So back-to-back aces para kay Olores. This is a 3-point run para sa Lady Gunners. Not a good pass para kay Rebleza. Chance ball para dito sa Lady Gunners. Olores pupuntahan. Yari Yonko. A nice block by Rebleza. Major Hake, the team captain with an off-speed hit.
Yeah, but you know what? Butas na butas talaga yung that time, yung floor dito ng DFA, no? So talagang dun lang dinala ni Hake. It's not even a powerful attack coming from Hake.
4-0 run para kila Yam Olores and the Lady Gunners. Not a good pass again. Yung reception ni Rebleza has been challenged here.
I think that has been the struggles para dito sa kupunan ng DFA, yung kanilang mga first ball, no?
Oo.
Kasi sometimes kapag hindi maayos talaga yung pag-receive nila ng bola, nahihirapan na rin sila to be able to attack or to convert that into a good play.
That's a perfect example ng hindi magagandang pasa resulting in either an easy ball para sa Lady Gunners or just 3 bad touches. 6-point run para sa Lady Gunners. And better save mula kay Juanillo. Major Hake. Another point.
Again, dropping that ball into the same zone as she did earlier para dito kay Major Hake. Now it's 2 points.
After getting the first point ng first set, hindi na nakapuntos ulit itong Emissaries. This is 7 straight points para sa Lady Gunners. Another free ball. Ganda yung pasa ni Pantino. Here we go. Yari Yonko. Easy kill. 9 straight points para sa Lady Gunners.
Sabi nga dito sa kupunan ng DFA, no, maayos na yung program na binibigay sa kanila ng coaching staff nila. It's just that hindi talaga nila magawa sometimes. Hirap silang dalhin yung mga skills na binibigay nila during the training into the actual play. So, yun talaga yung naging struggle ng DFA. Coming from the first round and dito entering the second round of games also.
And finally, a side out pagkatapos ng 8 sunod-sunod na puntos para sa Lady Gunners. Rebleza with the first attack point ng Emissaries. Puntahan natin itong report ni Jess Constantino.
Eric and Rina, this is an unfamiliar territory for the AFP Lady Gunners dahil alam naman natin, for the past 2 seasons, sila yung halos laging lamang in the standings. The team acknowledge how the league and the game has evolved. Kaya dapat daw ay doblehin pa nila yung kanilang trabaho. At may konting push man yung mensahe ni Coach Miriam kanina. She is very quick to remind the girls not to let pressure get in the way of their game at kailangan mag-enjoy pa rin sila ngayong araw. Kaya balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Jess. Yari Yonko has been very active sa opensa and it looks like she's enjoying the game.
And she's just bringing that ball into zone 1 the second time around that she was able to deliver that ball right there. So Yari right now with 4 attack points for the AFP team.
4 of the 5 points ng Lady Gunners galing kay Yari Yonko. Rebleza. Yes! And samantala, 2 of the 3 points ng Emissaries galing kay Rebleza.
She is the main scorer para sa kupunan ng ng DFA, no? Itong si Justin Rebleza.
Tangayan off the bench para bigyan ng konting buhay itong opensa ng Emissaries that struggled early. Tough push and a net touch kay Justin Rebleza.
Yeah, the good intention right there to be able to bring the ball across. Kaya lang tinawagan siya ng net touch dito para sa kupunan ng DFA. So they haven't moved so far. They're still down by 7 points right now.
Still on a 10-2 run. Ang Lady Gunners, another bad pass ni Juanillo. So this is a free ball ulit para sa Lady Gunners. This is a short pass. Pantino got it. Lahat ng paluin dito ng Lady Gunners turns into a point.
That's right, because parang yung coverage dito ng DFA has been struggling on the first set pa lang. Yung mga tira kasi ng AFP minsan malapit to close to the line, no? Nahihirapan ditong basahin ng DFA.
Ganda ng push ni Rebleza. Get a side out.
Only lady with the score para dito sa kupunan ng DFA, itong si Justin Rebleza, no? Itong import nila coming from FEU.
3 of the 4 points ng Emissaries galing kay Rebleza. Yung 1-point error yon ng Lady Gunners.
Not so good timing para dito sa blockers ng DFA coming from Juanillo right there.
Samantalang Bettino will get her first point of the game. Wendy Talib serving at 12-4 sa ating talaan dito sa first set. AFP galing sa walang last game ng DFA. Abarientos doing a good job letting it go. Last game ng DFA, 3-set loss kontra sa AFP. Tingnan natin kung makakabawi sila dito.
Well, the goal of the team right now is kahit man lang pahirapan dito ang kupunan ng AFP to be able to keep the game close or makakuha sila ng isang set dito. That's what they want.
Neri Batung serving at 5-12. DFA looking for their second win. 1-6 sa ating standings. Juanillo with an off-speed hit. Naiangat ni De Gia, Talib. And Bettino sends it over. Chance ball. Kerubin to Juanillo. And net touch kay Juanillo.
Another error coming from the side of the blue shirts right there.
Balik sa 8. Pinakamalaking kalabangan para sa Lady Gunners. Hindi maganda yung pasa ni Tangayan. Here comes Reyes. Inangat ni Talib. Bettino. Rebleza with a dig. Kerubin pinasa kay Reyes. Easy pick up para kay Pantino. Sa mistimed play para kay Yari Yonko. Juanillo versus Yonko. Dig goes over para kay Bettino. Here comes Juanillo. Longest rally sa ating opening set. Yari Yonko with a kill.
Oh, but it just had to end right there on the floor of the DFA. But good effort on their part, no? Dahil nag-e-effort na rin sila para maka-atake rin sila kahit papano against the AFP. Kaya lang nababasa rin talaga ng AFP yung mga atake nilang nabibigay dito.
Mantala, nagbalasa na naman si Coach Jose Marie Reyes. Aside from Tangayan, who came off the bench, Balcorta is on the floor. Para dito sa Emissaries. Bettino outside.
It's way too wide coming from Bettino that time around.
Bench. Mabayad. And so many other talents para sa Lady Gunners. De Gia with the pass. Bettino papabawiin. And she scores.
What's so good with AFP right now, they have so many options with their offense, no? Ang dami na kasing nakakapuntos din para sa kanilang kupunan. You have there si Yonko with 5, and then Olores with 3, and then Haki with 2 points, and Bettino also with 2. Samantalang ang DFA, it's just, they're just going here for Rebleza to be able to attack para sa kanilang kupunan.
Service ace na naman. This time, Bettino. 4 aces already para sa Lady Gunners. Pinakamalaking kalamangan para sa AFP at 10 points. Another bad pass. Nagpalit na ng libero pero same result. Abarientos hindi naiangat kanina. De Leon hindi din naiangat. Another service ace sa 5th para sa Lady Gunners. Timeout para sa Emissaries.
Minsan mali. Kapag pumalo sa 4, ginagawa nyo, talagang dumudulo kayo. Lusubin nyo na, hindi naman malalakas yung palo. Ganon din sa open. Di ba ganito pattern natin pag pumalo sila, takip dito kasi ang bola nila more on zone 5. Tapos bukas zone 1 tayo. Tapos kapag tres naman, sarado zone 1.
Okay.
Go!
Okay, pumasok. Base mo na. Emissaries! Akin na kayo.
Ay, nadinig din nyo yung tinig ni Jose Mari Reyes, head coach ng Emissaries. Right now, down by 11. Pinakamalaking kalamangan to ng kanilang kalaban, yung mga naka-white and black na Lady Gunners. Samantala, first substitution para kay Coach Go as Ariane Frances Pacardo checking in for the first time today.
Coming from that timeout by the DFA, no, tama naman yung naging instruction doon ni Coach, no, na this is a perfect opportunity for them because hindi pa ganun kalakas yung mga palong binibitawan dito ng AFP, no. So they still have a chance to be able to create their plays and be able to attack para naman sa side nila.
Balcorta. There's a block touch. So puntos para kay Balcorta off the bench.
First point coming from Balcorta right there.
Pero malayo itong hahabulin ng Emissaries, still down by 10. Biggest lead was 11 points. Para sa AFP, Olores on 2. De Leon, Rebleza, tatawid ang bola. Chance ball para dito sa Lady Gunners. Yari Yonko, the drop shot. Kapos na kapos.
Hindi umabot, no? Doon, hindi niya naitawid yung bola, eh. Pumunta lang doon sa kanyang left side, eh. Natawa na lang din siya. Nagulat siya, actually.
So, 2 straight points. First run para sa Emissaries. And babawi ka agad si Yari Yonko, syempre.
Sabi niya, tatapusin ko to. And she did that cross-court attack, bringing that ball near zone 1 for the DFA, no?
Yari Yonko. Let's check already with 6 top scoring para sa Lady Gunners. Samantalang Olores, again, getting ready to serve. Tandaan natin si Olores yung may pinakamaraming aces kanina. She had 3 aces. And she was responsible for that 8-point run. Para sa Lady Gunners, here's a chance ball. Balcorta itatawid lang. Underhand. And a little help from the net para kay Pacardo.
There's a gap right there for the DFA. Masyadong butas yung kanilang opensa right there.
Back to an 11-point lead. Sasagot ang Lady Gunners with a 2-point run din. Great serving para kay Olores. Balcorta sets it up para kay Rebleza with a drop shot.
That tip of the ball coming from Rebleza was a good idea. Bringing it just in front of Yari Yonko, though. Di rin inasahan ni Yari Yonko that's going to be a soft touch coming from Rebleza.
Reyes serves it outside. Now a double sub para kay Coach Reyes as Yvonne Reyes checks out para kay Sebastian. And malapit checking in as well. Gahanap ng target si Yari Yonko. Tangayan with the receive. Ito si Gwen malapit. Good up para kay Estrella. And another point para kay Yari Yonko. That's going to be number 7.
Yari came from a 20-point game against the PNP, no? The last time around, she was able to contribute 19 attacks and 1 block. And really, isa sa mga maaasahan na import player dito ng kupunan ng AFP, itong si Yari Yonko.
Pacardo. Yes. So 2 points off the bench para kay Ariane Pacardo.
Really struggling itong kupunan ng DFA, especially in receiving the ball right there.
Hangad na lang sigurado dito ni Coach Reyes. Maka-double digits man lang sila sa points. Yari Yonko was still on the floor. Was forced to go up para sa third touch. Rebleza into the net. And gagamitin na ni Coach Reyes yung kanyang huling timeout dito. Let's listen in.
Basta kapag chance ball, dapat nangunguna ka na agad. O, umalis kayo dyan. Ako na.
Dun sa bagal lang ng volley, yung masarap na sa likod ba? Na-stop?
Oo.
Matras ako ng bandang gitna lang, di ba? Tapos siya yung... Kaya bagal lang kailangan balik.
Oo nga eh.
Kasi...
Kaya nga, ang bagal ng bola ng balik, kaya dapat mas mabilis yung ano nyo, nag-ano naman tayo, chance ball tayo na nakaraan.
Huwag kayo masyadong matras.
Mas mabilis pa yung chance ball natin nakaraan. Makinig kayo, mas mabilis pa yung chance ball natin nakaraan sa training kumpara dito.
Okay. Emissaries! Fight!
Lapit lang defense.
Alright, nadinig natin Rina, no? Si Coach Ray, sabi niya, mas mabilis pa yung mga chance ball,
Yes.
practice natin sa chance ball kesa dito sa real game.
Oh, they're making it super easy for the AFP Lady Gunners to be able to read their ball dahil napakabagal talaga ng turnover ng bola dun sa kanilang side, no, for the black shirts right now. So, yun lang yung kailangan ni Coach eh. Makita niya talagang napapataas nila yung bola at talagang binibilisan din nila yung kanilang mga atake dito.
It's outside for Yari Yonko and makaka-10 puntos na dito ang DFA because of that error. So, 4 sa 10 puntos ng Emissaries ay errors po ng Lady Gunners. Good serve. Wailin Lavado in the game for the first time. Siya yung pumalo. Here's Rebleza with a push. Yes! Back-to-back points para sa Emissaries.
Good decision coming from Justin Rebleza and just dropping that ball, no, in the front row of the AFP Gunners. So right now, si Rebleza has now 4 points.
Valores. Pacardo cross court. Inilagan ni Kerubin. That's when you know kailangan pa talaga nila na practice, especially sa digging. Kerubin
Yes.
avoiding the ball when it was clearly inside, letting it go behind her. So it's set point. Para sa Lady Gunners, Pacardo gives up a set point.
A rare service error coming on the side of the AFP. But they're still safe. They just need a point here to be able to get this set.
Nice serve. Chance to put it away. Lavado, nope. Another error, back-to-back errors para sa Lady Gunners.
But they can afford this dahil malayo pa yung DFA sa kanila.
Pero if you're Coach Miriam Go, nakakabahala dito na 7 errors they committed. So kalahati ng puntos ng kalaban galing sa libre.
Errors.
Oo, ng Lady Gunners. And that probably explains as well, as malapit with an error there, kung bakit nahihirapan din sila against tougher opponents in the UVL, ang AFP. But not today, not in the first set, kontra sa Emissaries.
That's right. Because they really did well, no? Kahit medyo mas mabagal pa yung set na ito, they did well when it comes to turning their play into attack points para sa kanilang kupunan, para sa AFP Lady Gunners.
Yari Yonko leading the way para sa Lady Gunners with 7 points. Samantalang it is Rebleza with 5 para sa Emissaries. And an easy first set win para sa AFP kontra sa DFA. (25-13) AFP kontra sa DFA in just 18 minutes.
That's a fast first set, no? An easy first set para sa kupunan ng AFP team, no? It's because talaga dito, nag-struggle dito ang reception and the passing of the ball coming from the DFA Emissaries, no? Halos chance ball lang yung ibibigay nila doon sa AFP Lady Gunners. Ang AFP Lady Gunners naman, nakaka-convert talaga ng mga attack points nila at well-distributed yung mga bola nila dito. Of course, aside aside from Yari Yonko with 7 points right now, they also had the help there of Olores, and of course, Betinho had 4 points in that first set. And then sila Haki also nakapuntos na rin, and si Pantino, no? Meanwhile, on the side of the DFA, it's just 2 players talaga na who are scoring for the team. We have Reblesa and Balcorta. And as you can see right there, no, nanalo din sila because of the service aces ng AFP dito, no? In the stats right now, walang puntos dito para sa blocks and service aces ang kupunan ng DFA.
Saka masakit dito, 6 attacks. 6 attacks para sa Emissaries. Mas marami pa yung ibinigay na puntos ng Lady Gunners kesa sa ipinuntos nila because of their offense. So obviously that's something for sure Coach Reyes will concentrate on, not just in this coming set, but in next games dito sa second round ng ating UVL.
Sabi nga sa kanila, ang nagiging problema din ng DFA talaga dito, yung tapang nila sa loob ng court, na sometimes yun talaga yung nagiging concentration nila kapag sila ay nagpa-practice, no, na kailangan tapangan pa rin na lang loob dito. Kasi minsan nagkakaroon sila ng hesitation, self-doubt na baka hindi nila kayang atakihin yung bola. So yun yung mga struggles ng coaching staff right now. It's more on the motivation part ng kupunan ng DFA.
Samantala, an error para sa Emissaries for the first point ng Lady Gunners and vice versa. Nagtapon din si Yari Yonko there. Right now, ang Emissaries struggling with this switch sa setter position. They used to have Kerubin as a setter. Ngayon si Reyes ang ginagamit nila. And right now, adjustment the period siguro, which is why they really can't run that many plays, explaining the 6 attack points in the first set. Mabayad is in for the first time today as a starter in the second set at nagparamdam kaagad.
And also a bad coming from Forschler right there for the DFA. Bad pass coming from her.
So no Juanillo in the starting lineup para kay Coach Reyes. Service fault para kay Olores for the second point ng Emissaries.
Napaaga yung mga errors dito ng kupunan ng AFP here in the second set.
So, Forschler, short stint dito sa second set. Sebastian papasok. So, only Rebleza and Kerubin and Reyes remain from the starting lineup ng first set. This is practically half all new. Nice serve para kay Tangayan. And Major Hake with another error. Ito yung pinag-usapan natin, Rina. Ang Lady Gunners, they are so prone to giving up so many points dahil sa kanilang errors. They had 7 in the first set. Ngayon, mangalahati na sila. And we're only in the 5th point ng set number 2.
As of now, they have committed 3 errors already on this second set, no? At lahat yon naging puntos lang ng DFA dito.
Ganda ng dig ni Yari Yonko pero too far for a second touch.
That makes another error coming from the side of the AFP team.
Biggest lead para sa Emissaries. They led by 1 at 1-0 nung first set. Pero ngayon, they're up 4-2. Oh. Sayang, maganda sana yung mga service ni Tangayan.
Walang angle eh. Diretso lang kasi, kaya tumama yun sa net.
Now, Major Hake with a serve at 3-4. Dito sa second set. Much better pass para kay Barrientos. Reyes sinatid kay Rebleza. That one's outside. Walang block touch.
That's way too wide coming from Rebleza.
So 2-point run para sa Lady Gunners. The game is tied at 4. Rebleza with a push. Inangat ni Betinho. And ang Mabayad catches the line.
That's really a skill coming from Mabayad. Yung mga bola niya that kisses the line. Something that you should watch out for when Mabayad is there.
Now 3 straight points. Ipinuntos ng Lady Gunners to take the lead for the first time here in set number 2. Rebleza. A nice dig. Good coverage para kay Sebastian. other teams malilito sa ganon. And Rebleza with a beautiful touch.
Betinho kinda hesitated, no? Dahil hindi niya nalaman na dun nga ibabagsak yung ball lang yun. So she kinda hesitated in running for that ball.
So natapos yung run ng Lady Gunners with a side out by Rebleza. Now Rebleza with 7 points, top scoring para sa Emissaries. Reyes to Balcorta, got it.
It's gonna hurt for the AFP right now. Itong mga errors na pinapamigay lang nila on the other side para dito sa kupunan ng DFA.
Sumagot ang Emissaries with a 2-point run to retake the lead, 6-5. Not a good pass para kay Betinho. Yarionko from the back row. And Yarionko gets a side out.
Unusual passing error for Justin that time around.
Yonko may 8 points. And we're tied at 6. Much better start para sa Emissaries here in set number 2. Abayad passes. Yonko. Rebleza with a dig. And yung pagtawid, it goes wide para kay Balcorta.
But good effort in her to be able to put that ball through, no? Kaya lang it went out for Balcorta.
2-point run para kay Yarionko and the Lady Gunners to retake the lead, 7-6. Short pass para kay Rebleza. Balcorta with a push. Olores to Betinho. Outside.
The cross-court attack of Betinho didn't work for her. Went too long. So it's a point to the DFA, tied at 7 right now.
Betinho with 2 errors already after scoring 4 points. Yarionko. And net touch. Natawag kay Balcorta. 8-7.
The net touch error, kanina pa to coming from the DFA, no? In the first set, parang 3 or 2 beses silang natawagan nito. So this is something that they should be worried about.
Reyes. Inangat ni De Gia. Here comes Betinho. Off-speed hit. Rebleza. Good coverage. Para kay Talib. Kerubin with the pass. Reyes atake. And a block by Yarionko as we go courtside and check in again with Jess Constantino.
Eric and Rina, despite losing the first set, Coach Jose Marie Reyes still commended his team dahil yung eagerness daw nila, yung willingness to try at yung willingness to win, hindi pa rin daw nawawala. Dagdag pa nga ni Coach na malaki na yung naging improvement ng team, lalo na ng local players compared to when they started this season. Ang bili niya nga lang sa DFA for the second set, commit less errors. Kailangan nga daw maging consistent yung kanilang sets at isang magandang receive dahil hard service itong AFP. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Jess. They have 5 errors already itong DFA. Samantalang ang Lady Gunners humina-hina yung pag-produce ng errors. Only 4 after having 3 after the first 5 points ng second set. Yarionko, gigil na gigil.
Talagang that killer attack, no? Gusto dito ni Yarionko talaga na maunahan dito ang kupunan ng DFA, no?
Gusto nang magbakasyon.
Oo.
Half day yata most offices
Ng government.
today, no?
Yes, oo. Yung iba work from home na lang sila.
Yun,
That's the
no?
announcement. Diba? Kaya masaya itong mga government officials natin dahil pwedeng through Zoom na lang sila nagtrabaho.
Oo.
Tapos diretso na sila dito sa ating mga laro.
Nice hit para kay Balcorta. Good serve from Kerubin. Yonko. Oh, Yarionko. Right now in double digits. 12 na yan.
Yung attacking yun talagang mahirap saluhin yun coming from Yarionko. The speed of the ball and yung angle niya, no, dun sa kanyang target right there. So Yari right now with 12 points for the Lady Gunners.
And service ace.
Just landed in front of Cheng Abarrientos.
Betinho, 3 aces already. short pass para kay Rebleza. Reyes, inangat ni De Gia. Major hake. And that one hits the antenna mula kay De Leon. Another point para sa Lady Gunners.
Passing has been a struggle on the side of the blue shirts right now.
Kaya nga mapapatawag ng timeout si Coach Joma Reyes at 14-8 dito sa second set.
Diba? Kung tumakbo ka muna.
Oo, kaya niyan.
Guys, yung lamang nila, errors lang natin. Ha? Huwag kayong magpatalo sa sarili nyo lang kalaban nyo. Receive lang, isang receive lang kanina, yung bandang una, ang ganda ng laro natin. Lumalamang tayo, pero ngayon, pahabol na naman tayo kasi nagpapatalo kayo masyado sa sarili nyo eh. Walang special, pare-pareho lang yan. Kumakain, pare-pareho tayong tao. Kumakain din.
Emissaries!
Well, believe it or not, early in set number 2, lumamang pa ang Emissaries by 2 points right now. Ito ang pinakamalaking kalamangan naman ng Lady Gunners, up by 6 already. After that 25-13 win in the first set. Another good serve and another ace para kay Betinho. That's gonna be ace number 4.
Much controlled errors also coming from the AFP compared to when they started the second set. Kanina, nasunod-sunod yung mga errors nila, but ngayon mas nalilimita na ng AFP yung mga errors nila.
There's another easy ball para sa Lady Gunners. Major hake sa block touch. Walang itatawag. So that's a point para sa Emissaries. Error number 5 para sa Lady Gunners. Short pass. Rebleza. Inangat ni Mabayad. Yari Yonko. Outside.
Too strong coming from Yonko with that hit.
And that's error number 6 para sa Lady Gunners. Which means 6 of the 10 points ng Emissaries ay galing po ulit sa errors ng Lady Gunners. That one on the line para kay Yonko. Mabilis babawi.
GFA is down by 6 points right here with that down the line attack coming from Yonko.
13 points na kay Yonko. Nabanggit mo, Rina, over 20 points in her last game.
That's right.
Mukhang aabot siya ngayon. There's another error. That's number 7 para sa AFP. Matching their error total in the first set.
Attacks nila. Right now, si Yonko pa lang in double digits for the AFP Lady Gunners with 13 points. The one who followed her is Betinho with 6 points.
Pabayad. Reyes inangat. Kerubin with the pass. Another chance ball here para sa Lady Gunners. Pabayad with a running hit. Inangat ni Reyes. Rebleza. Major hake. Another chance ball that goes outside. Error 6 para sa Emissaries.
That toss was not controlled there by Rebleza. No? Masyadong napalakas yung kanyang pagbigay ng bola. They're down by 6 here, the DFA.
Chance ball ulit para sa Lady Gunners. Olores with a 1-2. Another chance ball. Abayad tips. Dig goes over. Abayad. That's a valid shot. Oh, hindi na itawid ni Olores yung bola. So that's error number 8 para sa AFP.
Sayang, no, yung run na yon coming from the AFP, no? Mali yung tansya ni Olores dun sa net at sa bola.
2-point run para sa Emissaries. Here's a chance ball para maka-atake ang DFA. Rebleza. Got it. 3-point run para sa DFA.
She played it smart by bringing that ball in the back row of the AFP Lady Gunners. Another point coming from Rebleza that makes her 8th point on this game. So for the DFA, they're just going to Rebleza and to Balcorta here, no? The only 2 players with the scores para sa kupunan ng DFA.
Samantala, matatapos yung run ng Emissaries with that attack error or service fault. Para kay Tangayan, Lavado checks back in para sa AFP. Up by 5. 18 serving 13. Good pass. Rebleza. The pass to the kill. Nice play para sa DFA.
You can see confident si Rebleza in bringing that ball and that attack para makapuntos dito ang kupunan ng DFA. At yun talaga yung gustong makita dito on the side of Coach Reyes, no? Na ibang mga players also, yung confidence nila when it comes to this game. Dahil sabi nga ni Coach kanina dun sa kanyang timeout, pare-pareho lang tayo, di ba? Pantay-pantay lang tayo dito.
And an easy kill para kay Betinho. Betinho now with 7 points. Second leading scorer para sa Lady Gunners. Wow. Error number 9 para sa AFP.
At kahit nagkaka-error sila, nakakabawi naman sila. They have contributions on other departments like their blocks and the service aces na wala pang contribution dito ang kupunan ng DFA for the second set.
Yari Yonko again. That's number 14. Point number 14, Yari Yonko. And for the second set in a row, mas marami ulit puntos ibinigay ang AFP kaysa sa ipinuntos mismo ng DFA because DFA, they only have 6 attack points and 9 points mula sa errors. Make that 10 points mula sa errors ng AFP.
Short service there coming from the Lady Gunners.
And right now, Rina, I'm sure Coach Miriam Go happy about their situation here dahil lamang sila. Pero pag tinignan mo yung stats, this is not a team you want to be facing. BFP,
That's
PNP, COMELEC.
COMELEC.
Na ganito ka magtapo ng puntos, DFA.
Kaya nga ang standing nila ngayon, they're just at the 4th place,
Yep.
no? Tied with the PNP as well. 5-2 yung kanilang win-loss record right now. Nalamangan pa sila ng BFP at COMELEC. Used to be in the 3rd and 4th place last season naman, di ba?
Matala, that's a 3rd service ace para sa Emissaries mula kay Kerubin. Beg your pardon, just a 2nd ace. And all the aces mula kay Kerubin. And 15 points na, Yari Yonko. Nasa 2nd set pa lang po tayo.
She likes bringing that ball near the line, no? To make it harder for their opponent to dig that ball.
Mantala, malapit. Papaltan si Balcorta here in the 2nd set.
Si malapit to celebrate her birthday on Friday.
Wow, Good Friday. Sakto, bakasyon.
Saan kaya sila magbabakasyon? There are other teams na alam kong hindi magbabakasyon. Like the PhilHealth team, they're coming from the province. May mga players sila. Pero they opted not to go back to their provinces para daw makapag-ensayo sila. Kasi naghahabol sila ngayon eh. Sa standings din nila ang PhilHealth.
Mamaya may kita natin ng PhilHealth as Limbo. Maria Diane Limbo checking in. And Marifosque naman papasok para sa AFP. Lady Gunners 3 points away from winning the 2nd set. And almost an ace para kay Betinho. Chance ball. Second best thing if you're the AFP. Major Hake. Inangat ni Rebleza. And Limbo, that will come up short for touches. Itatawag kontra sa Emissaries.
That ball coming from limbo, no angle, no, to bring it across. It was just too straight, no.
That's in. There was nobody there. Abarientos was the closest, pero malayo pa rin siya where the ball dropped. Just out of position. Tatawag na naman ng timeout si Coach Reyes. Pakinggan natin.
Tulad niyan, si Dayan, laging late sa training eh. Kaya kailangan siya alalayan, di ba? Hindi nyo naman in-aware. Pero ang tagal na natin ginagawa na kapag pumasok ka, iikot ka. Ang ginawa mo, nag-stay ka dun sa open. Okay na yan.
Forward ka na lang, ma'am.
Oo.
Paglipat ng bola, lipat ka agad sa first.
Tapos mga setter naman, ay ka, hanapin mo rin yung spiker mo ha. Kasi ito, aware to, nasa bitin lang or stress eh. Hindi rin siya lumabas masyado.
Let's go, girls! Let's go! Emissaries! Right!
Alright, last time out yun para kay Coach Reyes. And it is set point para sa Lady Gunners as Coach Go. Papasok most of his bench because as part of the requirement dito sa ating UVL. It was Coach Aceron, no? Delio Aceron? Was that?
Yes.
Yes. Kanina pa siya nandito. You were talking to him kanina?
Yes, ano siya, team manager for the PhilHealth team, no? He's the one in charge of the sports programs of the PhilHealth, no? So, sinasabi niya nga sa akin na he came here all the way from Misamis, no? Dito siya maglo-long weekend. And he came to watch for the PhilHealth team dahil maganda yung naging performance ng PhilHealth team, especially in the first round.
Well, mamaya, they're gonna be in for a real tough match kontra sa COMELEC. So, maganda yung dating ni Coach Aceron. Let's see how his team goes up against one of the top teams ating UVL. Baron trying hard to get back up. A chance to put it away. Not a surprise. Yari Yonko, dadala na ng bola. Malapit with the up. Reyes attacks. Yari Yonko ulit. Of course, why not? And Yari Yonko outside.
That's gonna be a tough angle. Nasaktan pa ata ng konti to si Yari Yonko. She was trying to have variation when it comes to her attack, bringing it to the left, to the right, no, to the corners, ganyan. Pero nahirapan siya in giving that attack. Went outside.
Yun yung pang 11th, pang 11 error ng AFP. And they only have 4 set points now. Malapit magsaserve.
Checking at the scores here.
Talking about the number of substitutions. Then. All right, here we go. 20 serving 24. Baron with the up. Marifosque nag-set. Punta kay Yari Yonko. Chance ball. De Leon with a nice pass kay Rubin. Battle at the net. May net touch itatawag. Okay, Rebleza, and that'll do it. Doon magtatapos ang ating second set.
Kita mo yung net touch na give up nitong si Justin Rebleza on the corner on the side of the DFA, making it a win for the AFP Lady Gunners.
Yari Yonko with 15 points leading the way para sa Lady Gunners. Samantalang Justin Rebleza in double digits with 10. Pero right now, ang Lady Gunners up 2-0 kontra sa DFA Emissaries.
Point na.
Sino?
Ayan.
Sa
Husband ko. Sinabi ni Coach?
Hindi. Nakwento mo dati na parang inaano na siya.
Yeah. striking when it comes dun sa mga attacking na ibibitawan dito ng AFP except for Yari Yongko, yung mga killer attacks niya. But it's really the struggle of the DFA doon sa kanilang mga balls dito, no? So sometimes yung coverage also has been a struggle para sa kupunan ng DFA when it's near the line. Hindi na nila nahahabol yan. So those are the challenges of the DFA doon sa ating second set that time around. So kung mapapansin mo, ang AFP may contribution dun sa kanilang block. Ang DFA has no contribution. And a much better points here when it comes to the service aces also coming from the DFA dahil kahit papano may contribution na sila on the service aces on their end there. But it could have been a better second set for the AFP if they could just have minimized yung mga errors nila, no, para tuloy-tuloy yung kanilang mga chances to attack there. Medyo na-slow down lang sila doon, bumagal yung laro because nga doon sa errors na kinumit din ng AFP and also coming from the DFA also.
Alright, so set number 3. Mapapansin natin, paangat ng bahagya yung attack points nitong DFA. They had 6 in the first set, 8 in the second set. Let's see kung may aangat pa nila yan here in the third set and pahabain itong laban na to. Otherwise, it's gonna be a 3-set win para sa Lady Gunners. Nice block by Rebleza. To start things off, kontra kay Yongko, back row para kay Pantino. And that'll be a first point ng AFP in set number 3.
That's a short one coming from Tangayan. Hindi niya naibigay yung bola dun sa kanyang setter ng maayos.
And again, itong serving ni Olores has been a problem para sa DFA. Pero nice off-speed hit by Rebleza to get the quick side out.
You can see, unti-unti no, nagkakaroon ng kumpiyansa dito ang kupunan ng DFA.
And an ace! The first one not coming from Kerubin as Yvonne Reyes makes it a 2-point run para sa DFA. And now up to 1 here in set number 3.
When you're on top, you're leading with 2 sets already. What you can avoid here is yung mag-relax din kayo, no? And sometimes yun yung nagiging problema ng AFP as you can see on the first round of games. Yung naging 2 losses nila against the BFP and the PNP. May mga times talagang nag-relax sila.
Chance ball. Binalik agad ni Olores. Might not be a good idea, pero nice block para kay Yari Yongko. Now has 16 points.
Good timing for her to be able to reach for that ball near the net. Siya pa lang yung may 16 points in double digits for the AFP. Ang sumusunod sa kanya, halos kalahati lang niya. Itong si Kaylee Joy Bettino with 8 points.
That's first error para sa AFP here in set number 3. Tangayan with the serve. Pantino. Oh, good dig para kay Balcorta. Pero again, Reyes coming in late at the net. So 3-all. Short pass para kay Abarientos. Rebleza. That's gonna be outside for Yari Yongko.
Kita mo yung gigil niya dun sa pagpalo niya yun with the swing of the arm, no? Talagang gigil na gigil siya, but she really wanted to it to have a point para sa kupunan ng AFP.
Error number 2. And both errors galing kay Yari Yongko, one from the serve and one from the attack. Talib with a hit. Pantino. Got it.
Ganda ng set ni Olores also that she gave to Pantino that time around.
Wendy Talib serving at 4-all. Another bad pass para kay Rebleza. Betinho. Yes.
That time around, it's a miscommunication between Reblesa and Kerubin, no?
Betinho now with 9. Second leading scorer para sa AFP. Nice serve para kay Talib. Balcorta. Good coverage para kay Reblesa. Keep this rally going. And at first touch, Betinho going outside. So good job by Emissaries. The Balcorta with that tip.
Also, the DFA right now, they're just trying to keep it close with the AFP. They are tired at 5 right now.
Patung. Kerubin with the set. And another point for Balcorta. Yep. Back-to-back points para kay Balcorta. Lamang na naman ang Emissaries.
It's unusual miscommunication naman on the part of the AFP on that last play.
5 points para kay Janine Balcorta. Lahat galing sa atake. Pero Batung with the service fault. Mantala may Anfantino with a serve here. Chance ball para sa Lady Gunners. Yari Yonko with a push. Inangat ni Kerubin. Yvonne Reyes. And net touch. Itatawag kay Yonko.
Ang wala ngayon for the AFP is Madulid, no? I noticed. Kasi usually it's going to be the tandem of Yonko and Madulid na nagtutulungan. But right now, it's all Yonko for AFP.
Overpass. And another one. Dig going over and outside. 2-point lead para sa Emissaries. Their biggest in the match.
DFA is leading right now.
Ooh! A rare bad pass by a very good setter. And Olores as we go courtside to Jess Constantino.
Rina, nakausap ko kanina si Yari Yonko before the game starts. And we're talking about the standings, the team development. And she actually shared na hindi na daw enough yung practice lang. Dahil they need to improve as a team and as individual. Kaya kailangan din daw ng extra effort mula sa bawat isa para i-improve yung kanilang standings. In fact, for Yari's part, pinagpaliban na muna niya yung kanyang plano na umuwi ng Cebu at instead, pinapunta niya yung mga anak niya dito para nga daw lalo siyang makapag-focus sa AFP. Kaya may extra boost and extra cheerleader ngayon si Yari as her 3-year-old daughter, Gaia, is on the stand today. Now we know why she's playing an extra inspired volleyball in this match. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Jess. Well, yun talaga, no? I mean, there's some sacrifices these players, these teams make, especially ngayong Holy Week, just to get better. And ayun, yung anak ni Yari Yonko.
Yes. Kamukhang kamukha niya, no?
Yes.
Saka kaugaling ni Yari. Yung ano din, makwela, tapos mahilig magsayaw, yung batang yan.
And I'm sure a future volleyball player. As Yari Yonko now with 19 points in the game.
Solo lead for Yari Yonko in the stats of the AFP team. Lagi yung mga killer attacks just coming from her alone.
Talang Juanillo back in the game for the first time since the first set.
Set coming from Olores. Delivered right there. And this time around, Yvonne Reyes with that tip.
Oh, what a save! And a quick sequence para sa parehong koponan. And Yari Yonko again, now with 20 points.
Oh, at least at par na siya with what she was able to contribute on her game against the PNP. She also was able to deliver there 20 points.
I'm sure Right now, lalampasan ni Yari Yonko yan. I'm guessing
Oo.
25-26 with the way she's going today.
Mahaba pa itong third
Yes.
set nilang ito.
Eto na naman, Yari Yonko looking for 21. There it is.
And off the hands of the blockers right there.
Timeout ng DFA. Ang AFP lamang na po ng 2 puntos as we look at the 21st point of Yari Yonko on the replay.
Kasi alam nyo bakit? Yung setter kasi magaling mag-set. Kapag binigay nyo yung first ball sa setter, sino magsi-second ball? Diba? Hindi na siya hindi na siya makapag-set agad nun. Tandaan nyo yun ha. Tapos, dahan-dahan lang tayo ulit. Tijing, huwag ka masyado matakot sa palaban.
Masayip ka naman, Captain.
Tijing, tumatawag na siya kanina. Ibig sabihin, sinusuko siya. So, palitan mo agad.
Let's go!
Ganun lang, receive lang ulit. Receive lang. Kaya naman natin eh.
Tayo naman. Emissaries! Fight!
You saw the huddle ng Emissaries. By the way, welcome back, Coach Butch Gandarosa. No, we haven't seen him in a while.
Yes, that's right. No, si Coach Butch kasi marami na siyang ginagawang work ngayon kaya hindi na halos lahat ng games nakakapunta din siya. And I think he's just waiting for his reassignment abroad, no? Kasi ganun pala sila, no? As what do you call their position? It's more on the consular side na na-assign sila every 3 years. So what he's eyeing right now is to be based in the USA. I think he's by mid of this year, parang na siya due time for the appointment and reassignment. So yun na yung inaantay niya ngayon at doon na siya nakafocus ngayon. Tsaka busy rin kasi ang DFA because right now yung elections has started abroad already. So it's 1 month prior to the actual election that we have here. Kasi sabi nga nila, iba-iba yung time zone, iba-iba yung mga day off ng mga kapwa OFWs natin sa abroad. Kaya binibigyan nila ito ng 1 month to be able to vote, no, dun sa iba't ibang lugar.
So good luck kay Coach Butch Gandarosa and to the Emissaries right now struggling kontra sa AFP as Yari Yonko now with 22.
Ganda nung back set coming from Olores right there.
Right now, Yonko absolutely unstoppable. Rebleza also in double digits. She has 11 points. Oh, double contact na tawag kay Olores.
And she admitted it was their fault also.
A close game here in set number 3. DFA looking to stay alive by forcing a 4th and probably a 5th set. Yonko. Good dig para kay Juanillo. Olores has not been successful with that over on the first touch. Yari Yonko dump now with 23.
Not a strong one coming from Ayari, but she made sure that will be converted into point para di sa kupunan ng AFP team.
I don't know if is she going for 30 or 35? Yari Yonko.
Pwede pa.
Mantalang malapit. And Sebastian checking in. Para sa Emissaries. No aces yet. Yun na lang hindi pa ginagawa ni Yari Yonko makakuha ng ace today. She's practically done everything. As Rebleza with an attack error.
Attack gone wrong for Rebleza. It's way too soft.
Nice looking serve. Rebleza. What a dig para kay De Gia. Pantino. Inangat ni Kerubin. And malapit sends it over underhand. Pantino. Outside. Di makakawala dito ang Lady Gunners because of the errors they're committing. They have 4, make that 5 errors already. Samantalang ang Emissaries only with 2.
Siguro ito yung kanina pang paulit na sinasabi sa kanila, no? Yung errors nila. Ito naman, another error coming from their side of the AP with that passing of the ball.
Number 6 ang error na yan. something up again. We're sure hindi masaya si Coach Go and Assistant Coach Faliorina. De Leon with a dig. Tatawid ni Carabin underhand. Antino, another error. That's number 7.
Could not control yung mga attacking coming from Pantino right there. Masyadong mahaba. Lumalabas ito in the line, no?
This is at least a 4-point run para sa Emissaries to tie the game. Pero doon magtatapos yung run na yan with the service fault naman ni Tangayan. Nobleza got it.
Made sure it landed there on zone 5 for the AFP team. Right now we're tied at 15. So DFA is trying to really keep it close with the AFP for this third set para at least kahit papano may chance silang makuha itong set na ito. They really do well.
Samantala si Pantino babawi after committing back-to-back errors. You get the side out.
So Pantino now with 6 points. The last time around against the PNP, meron siyang 7 points on that game. 6 coming from attacks and 1 from the service line.
Pantino. There's number 7.
Good way to recover from coming from Pantino. Kasi kanina, 2 errors yung naibigay niya. Ngayong 2 magkasunod na puntos naman.
Nice serve. Almost an ace para kay Talib. Pantino. Wow! 3 straight points para kay Bean Pantino.
Went off the hands of Gwen. Malapit right there.
And ito na yung last time out para sa DFA. Pakinggan natin.
Ang volleyball pwede gamitin lahat, ha? Hindi lang tayo puro ganito. Mataas na yung bola. Di ba? Gamit na tayo kamay. Huwag na natin pahirapan sarili natin. Tandaan nyo, mas makakapitan natin yung bola, mas makokontrol natin. Ha? Tandaan nyo yun. Tapos ano pa ba? Receive lang muna tayo ulit. Tapos kapag chance ball, setter lang ulit, ha? Setter. Pero kapag maganda yung set, sige, ang balusin nyo.
Emissaries!
So it's all about better control of the ball para sa kupunan ng DFA Emissaries right now, no? Yan yung gustong i-emphasize sa kanila ng coaching staff nila. Tapos kailangan mas maayos yung set nila para may chance sila dito para maka-atake. Because right now, that's what's lacking also for the team right now. You can see that they have only given 6 attack points for this third set as opposed to the 13 attack points given by the AFP already.
Yonko. Inangat ni Tangayan. Good dig. Off speed para kay Rebleza. Pantino. After scoring 3 straight points, that comes up short.
Nag-alangan pa siya kung saan niya, kung titirahin niya ng malakas yung bola yun.
Close game. 16 serving 18. Pantino. So can't give it to Yari Yonko yet because nasa back row pa si Yonko. So it's a combination of Pantino and Betinho. Pantino. Inangat ni Tangayan. Juanillo with a hit. Yari Yonko nag-set to Betinho with the left hand. Juanillo blocked by Pantino. And yeah, pabawi na naman si Pantino after the error. Now the kill block.
Right now, they have the 3-point lead. 19.
Substitution para kay Coach Reyes as Yvonne Reyes checking in para kay Sebastian. And Pantino now 9 points. kasama ni Betinho. They both have 9. Now, the problem if you're DFA, nasa harap na po si Yari Yonko para sa AFP. So look out for more Yari Yonko kills coming up. The final few plays dito para sa AFP. There she comes. And Yari Yonko will score her 24th point of the game.
That time around, rattle yung defense dito ng kupunan ng DFA, no? Masyadong mababa yung first ball.
Four points away from 8 set points. Si Pantino and the Lady Gunners. That's an ace. Pantino now with 10. Second player in double digits para sa AFP.
DFA has been stressing about that one coming from the coaching staff, yung better control of the ball, especially on the first ball.
Palcorta. Too close to the net. Nice job. Here comes Yonko. Now with 25.
She had a target and nobody moved there on the side of the DFA.
Three straight points para sa Lady Gunners. One-handed receive para kay Tangayan will result in a chance ball. And Yari Yonko, why not? 26 points. Right now, Yonko getting anything she wants. Nice serve again. Service ace number 2 para kay Pantino. She's got 11 points.
Just a point away to be able to win this match for the Lady Gunners.
8 match points. And an error from Yvonne Reyes will finish the job para sa AFP. A straight sets comfortable win kontra sa DFA.
Because of Yari Yonko's killer attacks here, no? For the AFP Lady Gunners, no? Talagang yun talaga yung nakapatay dito dun sa opensa ng kupunan ng DFA. It's Yari Yonko with 26 points.
And despite the numerous errors ng AFP Lady Gunners, they survive in 3 easy sets kontra sa DFA. DFA back-to-back losses na here in the UVL Season 3. Samantalang back-to-back or make that babawi galing sa talo kontra sa PNP ang AFP with this win against DFA. Our best player, Yari Yonko, right now kasama ni Jess Constantino. Jess?
Yes, Eric and Rina. Kasama na nga natin ang ating best player of the game. Of course, Yari Yonko from the AFP Lady Gunners. Back to the winning column. Kayo ngayon, Yari, kamusta ang pakiramdam?
Siyempre masaya kami sa pagkapanalo. Yun. And grateful din kami sa bawat isa kasi nagagampanan naman namin yung ginagawa namin sa loob ng court.
Ngayon naman, long week starting tomorrow. Ano bang plano niyong family?
Umuwi kasi sila dito from Cebu. So pinuntahan na nila ako kasi nga busy kami sa training din. Siguro magsisimba lang din and yun, magpapanata pa din naman kasi Holy Week.
Ngayon, pasalamatan mo naman lahat ng sumusuporta at nanonood sa AFP.
Sa manager po namin, kay Sir Roldan Sir, kay Sir Parsha, kay Major Bello po, Dayan, kay Coach Bingbong ng PhilHealth, sa mga coaches ko, sa mga teammates, family po ni Ma'am Hake, Yonko family, Giliego family, sa husband ko po, kay Forrest, kay Gaya, hi! Hi po kay Ate Siang, sa Cabillas family, sino pa ba? Mga teammates ko, kay Bal, hello, Yel, Joy, Angel. Ayun po, sa Air Force Volleyball team din po. Hello. And sa family ng teammates ko, yun lang. Hi ka.
Thank you. Gaya, wanna say something?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Absent siya.
Thank you, teacher. Maiintindihan naman ni teacher yon. Thank you again. Congratulations, Yari. Thank you, Gaya, for joining us. Balik na sa inyo, Eric and Rina.
Salamat, Jess. Hindi ba bakasyon na ngayon?
Oo, bakasyon na ng mga bata. So pwede nang manood.
Pwede na. Alright, so ito yung confirmation. 3-set win, Rina, para sa AFP kontra sa DFA.
That's right, AFP dominated in most departments right there. No, hindi pa nga nangalahati dito ang kupunan ng DFA when it comes to the attacks here given by the AFP here. So thanks to the big help of Yari Yonko right here, 26 points. So makikita mo talaga dyan, it's double what attack points can DFA give yung naibigay dito ng kupunan ng AFP at malaki ding bagay para sa kanila yung mga blocks nila dito and even the service aces talaga. Kahit mas marami pa silang errors dito compared sa DFA, it's just that they dominated in the attacks, in the blocks, in the service aces talagang. Kaya sila nanalo on this match in 3 straight sets. No? So Yari Yonko with 26 points, sinusundan ni Pantino also in double digits with 11 points para sa kanilang kupunan.
So ang AFP,
Go ahead. AFP right now, 6-2 on their win-loss record and number 3 na sila dun sa ating team standings.
samantala, ang DFA, they will fall down to 1-7, pababa ng pababa here in the second round of eliminations. Coming up, itong parehong kapunan galing sa panalo. So it's gonna be interesting to see yung kanilang matchup here in the second round of eliminations. Set number 1 coming up when we return dito sa UNTV Sports.
Action continues here inside the Paco Arena. This is the UNTV Volleyball League Season 3. Win and win, win in sports and win for charity. It's match number 32 between the Commission on Election Suffragettes versus the PhilHealth Konsulta Health Insurers.
Babalik po tayo dito sa Paco Arena on a Holy Wednesday afternoon for the second game of our doubleheader dito sa UNTV Sports. Ito po ang third season ng UVL or UNTV Volleyball League. Two teams galing sa panalo, ang Suffragettes kontra sa Health Insurers. Hi everybody, thank you for watching us sa Facebook at YouTube channels ng UNTV Sports. Kasama po si Rina Villamor Camara. I'm Eric Tipan. We're going to be getting to Jess Constantino courtside in just a little bit. Before we proceed to the upcoming game, pag-usapan natin, Rina, yung malaking panalo. Very quick win ng AFP kontra sa DFA.
That's right. It's all Yari Yonko show para dun sa match na yun, no? Dahil siya talaga yung naging dominating in that match against the DFA. So the AFP won that match in 3 straight sets. Yari Yonko with 26 points, no? So because they did better in all aspects there, yung kanilang mga atake, yung kanilang mga blocks, and even the services aces, no? Halos walang kasing pantay yun dun sa naibigay ng kupunan ng DFA. And for the DFA, they just limited their points, no, to 2 persons there. Si Reblesa at saka si Balcorta lang yung gumagawa pa sa kanila. But for the AFP, aside from Yari Yonko, maganda rin kasi yung sets, yung tulungan nila as a team, yung play nila as a team there. So yung sets na ibabato sa kanila ni Olores, and also the other players there who can help Yari Yonko also saving the ball, no? Like sina Betinho also for the AFP Lady Gunners. So as you can see there, lamang na lamang sila in all departments. The attack points there is 44 as opposed to 19. They have given much in the blocks and even the service aces there. Napakababa lang yung naibigay dito ng DFA kumpara doon sa AFP. Yun lang, they have to address siguro yung kanilang mga errors in probably the next games of the AFP.
Because if you can see, 26 errors na ibinigay ng AFP, hindi pa rin nakakuha ng isang set. Because ang isang set, tandaan natin, is 25 points. 26 points yung binigay ng AFP. Hindi pa rin nakapanalo ang DFA ni isang set. So that's gonna have to be fixed if you're the DFA and also if you're the AFP. Kasi ayaw mo mamigay ng ganong karaming puntos. Especially, pinag-usapan na namin kanina yan, against top teams like PNP, like the BFP and the COMELEC.
Oh, if you're AFP right now, you want to secure and be safe in the 1 and 2 spot right now, not in the number 3. Diba? Yan ang goal nila.
Alright, and speaking of 1, 2, 3, mga positions na yan, tingnan natin yung ating team standings.
And because of that win, naangat ng bahagya dito ang kupunan ng AFP Lady Gunners. They're ahead by a win here against the PNP. So they have the solo lead in the number 3 right now. But yung ating number 1 is still the COMELEC Suffragettes na kanina pinag-usapan lang natin na talo lang sila kontra sa BFP team. Ang BFP naman, yung unang isang talo lang nila dyan is coming from the AFP team. AFP. So I think ito yun na yung ating mga team standings right now. Safe to say that AFP and PNP, they belong to the top 4. But what you wanted right now is to be at the top 6. No? So pasok pa rin dyan ang kupunan ng PhilHealth and NHA. And then for the DFA and NCMH, sila yung naghahabol ngayon, no? Na kailangan mas maraming games yung maipanalo nila in the second round to be on moving on to the next round, which is the quarterfinals already.
Samantalang ang Suffragettes, kita po natin, 7 wins, 1 loss. They have been playing excellent volleyball. Katatapos na ng kanilang isang 3-set win.
That's right. Collective effort coming from these ladies, no? Sina Gendrauli, Sabas, and De Los Santos with 23-14 and 11 points right there. Mas maayos din kasi dito yung mga pasa at saka yung mga service receive at yung mga attacking nagagawa dito ng COMELEC. Kaya makikita mo, mas lamang talaga sila in that department. Dun sa kanilang mga atake, 44 as opposed to the 35 given there by the NHA Home Masters. They have a contribution on the blocking department, on the service aces also. Although, maganda rin naman yung ginagawa dito ng NHA. It's just that, rookie team sila. Baka kahit papano, kulang pa rin sila dun sa experience dito na kayang ibigay dito ng COMELEC team also.
Alright, samantalang ang PhilHealth Health Insurers, ito galing dito sa panalo. They've been up and down sa ating so far first 2 rounds. But this is a 4-set win kontra sa Wellness Warriors.
Itong game na ito, battle of 2 rookie teams ito, no? Ang PhilHealth at the Wellness Warriors natin. Although mas mataas dito ang blocks dito na binigay dito ng NCMH, they have 8 as opposed to the 1. It's just that PhilHealth control their errors better. That's why mas maayos yung mga plays nila at yung pag-atake nila dun sa mga bola nila. So, itong PhilHealth team right now, they're number 1 in the attack department right now, no? So, makikita mo dyan sila Agton with 48.29 yung kanilang percentage dun sa mga atake ng PhilHealth. But on your screens right now, itong mga top scorers din ng NCMH. So, we have Mirales right there. Si Mirales hindi bumababa lagi in double digits para sa kupunan ng NCMH naman.
Now, we mentioned yung mga nanonood pa lang for the first time as you see yung last meeting between these 2 teams.
Ito naman hindi talaga makapantay, no, in scoring. Dito ang kupunan ng PhilHealth team kontra dito sa COMELEC. It's probably because they're a new team going up against a number 4 team last season, no? So in all departments lamang dito ang kupunan ng COMELEC team dun sa kanilang attacks, the blocks, and even the service aces here. So aside from Javen Sabas, of course, you can go there to Gendrauli, who had 17 points on that game, and De Los Santos who was able to contribute 9 points on that match. Meanwhile, for the PhilHealth team, medyo limited kasi yung scoring na nagawa dyan ni Agton, Rica, and si Raterta. Imagine si Agton was only limited to 10 points there, and si Rica with 11 points, and Raterta with only 4 points on this match. But you know what? Improve na dito yung plays nila Agton, Rica, and Raterta. So we're expecting a more exciting match between the COMELEC and the PhilHealth Health Insurers.
And aside from that, syempre, we expect yung Health Insurers na subukang bumawi against the Suffragettes. So, yamado dito ang COMELEC, but ang PhilHealth, obviously, they want to get a win. So, gusto nilang bumawi in the second round. Now, we mentioned before na mga government employees ang ating most of the players here sa ating UVL, which is why we want to highlight yung trabaho nila and what they do. We have a segment right now featuring one of the health insurers, si Popsy Caspillo. Panoorin natin to.
I'm recently serving as Administrative Services Assistant C or ASA C in Administrative Section General Service Unit. Under po kami ng Management Services Division ng PhilHealth Regional Office 7, Cebu City. In my role po, kasi under po ako ng admin, nag-a-assist po ako ng administrative task, nagmamanage po ng mga essential documents at nagko-coordinate rin po ako ng mga functions ng offices namin at activities. Yung sa General Services Unit kasi, kami yung yung work namin kasi is plays vital role kasi kami yung naging support system ng mga offices namin. Kami po yung nagpa-process or nagpo-provide po ng mga kakailanganin ng mga offices namin. Example, yung mga from property supplies and equipments. Lahat po yan is kami po yung nagpo-provide para smooth yung magiging operation ng offices namin para they can serve the public completely. Lahat po, ako po kasi yung nagpe-prepare ng mga job orders, purchase orders. So lahat is dumadaan sa procurement services po. So from canvassing, inspection, at saka nagre-review din ng mga documents. Dapat kompleto yung mga documents from our suppliers. Actually, yung PhilHealth talaga is, ito lang po talaga yung work ko from, I started PhilHealth kasi November 17, 2008. I was 20 years old back then. At freshly grad ako noon from University of San Jose Recoletos. Nagtapos po ako ng Business Administration. Nung time kasi noon, ang nag-recruit kasi sa akin, yung former RVP ko, si Sir Billy O. Chavez. Yung office kasi is naghahanap sila ng mga players para makapaglaro ng paligsayahan. So yun po, buti naman, fresh grad ako. Tapos yung team ko kasi sa college is yun po kasi yung peak namin. Kami yung laging champion sa time na yun. At yun, pag nag-recruit sila at nung nag-try akong mag-apply, is kinuha naman ako ni Sir Chavez. Diba? Volleyball? Yes, opo. I started playing volleyball po since grade school. Tapos, nag-varsity talaga ako nung high school, kaya nakapaglaro ako ng palarong pambansa at saka yung interlasal na competition. Yun po yung key ko para makapasok din ako ng varsity team sa college ko. Yun po, napasok po ako sa University of San Jose Recoletos. Sa pagtatrabaho ko sa PhilHealth, nag-start po talaga ako as data encoder or clerk 3 as job order. 7 years ako naging job order. At tapos, 7 years din ako naging casual. Tapos, 2 years ako naging regular. Sa akin naman, yung sa PhilHealth is, actually, at young age talaga is, dito ko na talaga natutunan lahat-lahat. Bale, yung PhilHealth talaga is, yung mga katrabaho ko, dito ko po talaga na-learn lahat. Dito ako nag-mature, dito ako nag-grow, at nagpapasalamat po talaga ako sa mga, syempre, at very young age din po kasi is, at very young age is, naging parent din ako. 2008 ako na-hire, tapos 2009, ang dami nangyari sa akin noong 2009 kasi yun nga, nakapaglaro ako ng paligsayan. After ng paligsayahan is, I got married po. I got married at saka nanganak din ako ng 2009. As a public servant, doon kasi yung determination po, yung perseverance, at saka yung sa teamwork is yun, nagagamit ko siya talaga as a player at saka sa pagiging public servant. Hindi naman po ako magsasali ng tapos, pero sa ngayon kasi is gustong-gusto ko talaga yung work. For 16 years, I wholeheartedly I dedicated myself po talaga as a public servant po talaga. So, yun po, yung yung sa workplace ko, talagang na-enjoy ako. Nakakahalubilo ko sila. Tapos, talagang wala akong difficulty na yung pag-a-adjust ng mga trabaho ko. Kasi andun, suportado kasi nila ako lahat eh. Kasi pati yung mga supervisors ko, napapasalamat talaga ako sa kanila. Kasi kung feeling nila kasi nahihirapan ako, yun, suportado naman nila ako.
Ako si Cristiana Laroga Caspilio, assassin ng PhilHealth Regional Office 7, ang inyong public servant.
Napakaganda rin marinig, Rina, yung mga stories
Yes.
of these. They're not just volleyball players, they're public servants as well.
Yung real life nila
Yeah.
of this court, no. So malalaman talaga natin through the segments, no, para at least mas makilala natin kung ano yung ginagawa nila, ano yung contribution nila dun sa kanilang mga opisina. Kanina nga nahihiya pa si Caspillo. Ayaw niyang panoorin yung kanyang sarili, no. But the team is so proud of this segment.
And andyan yung husband niya.
Yes.
He's somewhere up there. So medyo inaasan nga ng mga teams. Pero nakilala niyo na si Caspillo. Kilalanin natin yung games nila ng parehong koponan. We're talking about the Health Insurers and the Suffragettes. Set number 1 coming up. Right now, let's go courtside kay Ayi Elma for the starting lineups.
Presenting our officials for this match. First referee, Patrick Alan Castillo, National Referee. Second referee, Marlon Macabenta, National Referee. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Commission on Elections, Suffragettes. Let's start with our opposite hitter, number 1, Jan Damanlapit. Outside hitter, number 4, Javen Sapas. Middle blocker, number 6, Shai Latan. Outside hitter, number 8, Dan Gendrauli. Setter under team captain at number 9, Jane Yumang. Middle blocker, number 10, Sandy De Los Santos. Starting libero at number 3, Pia Gabriel Sarmiento. Head coach of COMELEC, Alan Yumang. Calling on the starters of the PhilHealth Konsulta Health Insurers. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 1, Mitch Agton. Middle blocker, number 7, Aina Gaspilio. Outside hitter, number 8, Kang Rica. Opposite hitter and her team captain at number 11, Ken Texon. Middle blocker, number 14, Joy Pagon. Setter, number 15, NN Raterta. Starting libero at number 12, Mai Magpantay. Head coach of PhilHealth, Carl Espino.
Suffragettes have several big wins under their belt. Right now, number 1 team sa ating standings, 7 wins, only 1 loss. And they're going to be a tough matchup kontra sa 4-4 Health Insurers who are trying to stay alive in the hunt for a quarterfinals spot dito sa ating Season 3 ng UNTV Volleyball League. Welcome back sa Paco Arena. Set number 1 just about to get underway.
Of course, we have to remind our viewers na we're coming to you live, no? Even though it's a weekday, we're live through our social media pages. on our Facebook page and YouTube channel of UNTV Sports. So you can still catch the action kanina, yung mga nakamiss dun sa ating game 1. You can review the game.
Sabas with the push. Good save by MM Raterta. Sabas again. And this time, Sabas with the first point of the opening set. Javen Sabas, as yung tournament natin moves forward, lalong gumaganda yung laro ni Javen Sabas.
That's right. And before kasi, nakatulong na rin siya ng ibang koponan dito.
Yeah.
So not only with COMELEC, but right now talagang iba yung contribution. Always in double digits for the COMELEC also. Itong si Javen Sabas. Kasi dati si Javen came from Senate.
That's right.
If you recall.
And she has been very good, especially nung laban nila kontra sa BFP. Sabas with back-to-back points.
You know, the good thing with COMELEC also, yung kanilang mga import players, they're trying to make them as part of the agency already. So I heard na itong si Sabas is ginagawa na rin nilang regular employee.
Right.
Oo, para at least makatulong ito for Javen Sabas na meron siyang stable work. At the same time, she's able to help for the team, di ba? If she's a regular player by that time, mas maraming import pa yung ipapasok ng COMELEC.
Correct, oo. Mantalang De Los Santos with the attack error para sa unang puntos ng Health Insurers. Here's a chance ball. Pagpantay to Raterta. Mitch Agton gets the first attack point ng Health Insurers.
Very good yung attacking yun coming from Mitch Agton, no? Ang ganda nung power dun sa attacking yun. Tansyang-tansyan niya na hindi lalabas into the line.
Rica with the serve. Yumang to De Los Santos with the push. Inangat ni Rica. Agton ulit. And back-to-back points para kay Mitch Agton.
Seemed impossible for Agton with that ball, but she made sure na magagawa niya ng paraan yon.
Look like a miss-hit.
Oo.
2 straight points para sa Health Insurers. Lalamang sila dito ng isa. Sabas mula sa back row. Mantalang Caspillo, we featured kanina. There's a net touch kay De Los Santos. 2 errors para kay De Los Santos already.
That's what you want if you're PhilHealth. Unahan mo sa momentum. Ang kupunan ng COMELEC right now na tinalo kayo in the first round.
So lalabas si De Los Santos because of the 2 errors. Kaya nakalamang ang Health Insurers. 4-2. Nuval just checking in. At dig. Goes over. Pero yung pasa ni Nuval also goes across the net. Sabas. That's not a block. Into the net yung palo ni Javen.
Much alive dito ang players ng PhilHealth team.
Actually, they credit that point. That was a block ang sinabi nila kay Mitch Agton. So first, kill block para sa Health Insurers and they get an ace right after. What a start here para sa Health Insurers, already up by 4. And another service ace back-to-back para kay Rica.
Rare miss receive coming from Sabas.
And an early timeout after this ace para kay Coach Alan Yumang of the Suffragettes. Pakinggan natin ang COMELEC.
Over nyo lang. Tapos pinin nyo lang. Kasi sa atin nanggagaling yung mali. Palo natin outside. Lock natin head. Baka palo natin at over. Okay? O sige. Basta tayo. Bawi.
1, 2, 3. Suffragettes!
Well, after that good start ni Javen Sabas scoring back-to-back points, hindi na ulit nakapuntos ang Suffragettes. They've allowed itong Health Insurers to score 5 straight.
They've given already 2 errors.
Oo. Pareho yun galing kay De Los Santos. Nuval. Yes! Perfect time for the side out.
That ball with a little help coming from the net also. Makes a point for Nuval right there.
Manlapit with a serve. Good pass para kay Magpantay. Texon with a hit. Nuval ulit on the attack. Back-to-back points para kay Abby Nuval.
The import na maasahan para dito sa kupunan ng COMELEC, itong si Nuval, brought that ball into the back row of the Health Insurers.
And a 2-point run para sa Suffragettes. And that serve is going to be wide para kay Chanda Manlapit. Let's go courtside. Pakinggan natin si Jess Constantino.
Eric and Rina, aminado si Coach Anthony Espino ng PhilHealth Konsulta na short preparation sila nung unang meeting nila with COMELEC during the first round. Pero iba na daw yung storya ngayon. Mas buo at mas nakapaghandang PhilHealth Konsulta nga daw yung makikita natin ngayon. Dahil for this second round, ang baon nga daw ng kanilang kupunan, isang matinding depensa. They will live and die with the defense. Huling pagbabahagi pa nga ni Coach, sa laro na to daw, it's all about mental toughness. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Jess. Well, right now, we're seeing a lot of that toughness, forcing errors sa Suffragettes, which is why the Health Insurers now up by 4 points. Mitch Agton already with 3. Make that 4 points.
Mitch Agton was leading scorer para sa kupunan ng PhilHealth Health Insurers. And you know, kasi when we started this season, halos hindi magkakilala itong kupunan ng PhilHealth. They came from provinces, yung iba sa kanila, and then coming from Metro Manila. Tapos 2 weeks lang sila nag-ensayo before we started with our season.
Gendrauli, babawi. That's the problem kung ikaw ay ang Health Insurers. Danica Gendrauli already in front. So she will be an option, definitely, para kay Yumang at the net.
You can see there na butas talaga yung depensa doon that time.
That's an ace. Magpantay, pinabayaan yung bola. Big no-no for one of the best liberos from last season, ano?
That's right.
May magpantay. Nuval gets an ace. Good pass from Rica. This one too close to the net. That push. And net touch itatawag kay Mitch Agton. And just like that, halos mabura na yung kalamangan dito ng Health Insurers, which at one point stood at 5 points. Nice serve. Rica mula sa back row. A chance to tie the game. Gendrauli. Yes!
Just a straight attack coming from Danica Gendrauli, bringing it close to the line in zone 5 for the PhilHealth team.
So we're tied, 9-all. Good pass para kay Magpantay. Here comes Agton. Ooh, another error.
Timing to be able to jump the ball was not there for the PhilHealth.
And now Coach Espino will call a timeout. His first one, pakinggan natin.
Easy yung pesto niya. Abangan mo maya yung kahit pagka hindi maabot, itulak mo na lang. Huwag ka na magdalawang isip mo.
Nawawala yung ating good pass. Ha, good pass kasi kita niyo si General dito lang siya napalo.
Dito lang.
Tapos itong area na to, itong is supposed to be nakukuha dito. Tapos pang nag-down, nalito naman yung libero. Ha, doon sa kabila naman, kita niyo yung ano yung pinasok. Ito yung cross court, magaling mag-cross yung maliit yung number 6.
Kaya
Sa maganda rin si Black.
Sa.
3. Pilit!
Kaya yan.
Alright. So nadinig natin yung mga plano ng Health Insurers. And I think one of the assistant coaches was referring to Abigail Nuval or Abby Nuval. Although nasabi niya number 6, which is Shyla Tan. But the one that's been doing cross-court hits was Abby Nuval. And another net touch this time from Shyla Tan.
It's a stand-all. Dikit na dikit ang laban dito.
Very tight contest between the top team, ang Suffragettes, kontra sa one of the contenders, itong Health Insurers. Good save para kay Agton. Chance ball for the Suffragettes. Yumang. Back to Gendrauli. Got it.
Second time for John Drowley to bring that ball into zone 5 for the PhilHealth team.
At lalamang na naman ang Suffragettes by 1 point. 11. Serving 10. Jane Yumang. Nice pass para kay Rica. Rochelle Rica. Picked up by Sarmiento. Back row Nuval. Rica with a dig. And Rica attacking and scoring.
Good target for that cross-court attack of Rochelle Rica. Rica now with 3 points for the PhilHealth.
Mantalang Caspillo checking in. Mapaltan yung kanilang libero na si Magpantay. Manlapit. Oh, nice down the line para kay Shanda. Manlapit.
Those down the line are very tricky right now for the PhilHealth team. Halos lahat ng binabagsak na bola dito ng COMELEC is near that line.
12 serving 11. And a rotation error as Raterta is out of position. So an easy point para sa Suffragettes. Good serve. Rica. Yes.
The hands of Sabas right there. Michelle Rica, pareho na sila in scoring ni Michelle Agton right now with 4 points each.
Service ace para kay Raterta.
These are the 3 key players, no, for the PhilHealth team. You have there the combination of Agton, Rica, and Raterta.
Tied again. 2 straight points scored by the Health Insurers. Sabas sasagot. What a dig para kay Magpantay. Rica has the hot hand. Not this time.
Mababa na yung pagsalo niya dun sa bolang yon. Just a point ahead para dito sa kupunan ng COMELEC.
Silatan, that serve is an ace. Could have been outside pero kinuha ni Texon, the team captain. So sasagot ng 2 straight points naman sila Silatan and the Suffragettes. Oh. This time rotation error naman para sa Suffragettes. And substitution para kay Coach Alan Yubang as Pan will come out, si Nocon will check in. Good serve para kay Rica. Sabas, got it! David Sabas mula sa back row. Gandang palitan between these two teams. Rina, just hindi ba kakawala dito ang Suffragettes? Obviously, we know sila yung Yamado. Or they are the favorites in this matchup. Agton, good dig para kay Sarmiento. And a block by Mitch Agton at the net.
Yeah, but a good move, no? Just extending her arm to be able to keep the ball dun sa side ng COMELEC team. So I guess it's also yung baka may pressure ng konti for the COMELEC team because they're at the #1 of the team standings right now. And you can see here yung eagerness naman ng PhilHealth team na makaangat dun sa kanilang team standings. They have to have more wins dito. Yun ang gusto nila. Even if they're a new team here, they want to prove na kayang-kaya nilang makipagsabayan dito dun sa mga veteran teams natin.
Still a 2-point lead para sa Suffragettes. A push by Pagon. Yumang. Ito si Gendrauli with a little help from the net.
Drowley now with 4 points for the team, no? Sila yung leading scorer ni Noval for the COMELEC, 5 and 4.
Ito na ang biggest lead, by the way, ng Suffragettes at 3 points. They get a chance ball. They make it a 4-point lead here. Noval looking for point number 6. She got it.
So again, she does it, bringing the ball into the line, which is very tricky, mahirap para dito sa kupunan ng PhilHealth.
Ngayon, kumakawala na ng kaunti itong Suffragettes, and that is an illegal move para kay Raterta. And a timeout para kay Coach Carl Espino. They're down by 5 here in the first set.
Natin ang good pass, hindi tayo makakano. Back row setter natin eh. Pag lumampas sa kanya, blocking fault talaga siya. Tama yung ano.
Let's go, Chay.
Sige, go tayo. Guys, sa itong receive, huwag natin mamadaliin.
Mabibigat din sila mag-serve eh.
Kahit iangat lang natin.
Go, tara. Layan.
Okay. Bilan!
Sa isang lang.
Naming timeout.
Mga health insurers, Rina, we talked about this. Galing sila sa panalo, so may konting kumpiyansa itong kupunan na to after beating ang Wellness Warriors in 4 sets.
That's right. Kaya naman makikita mo talaga sa kanila no, na kahit papano, there's the confidence facing the COMELEC team right now. So it's just that na parami masyado yung mga errors na naibigay din nila, no? And yung mga bolang hindi nila mahabol dito.
Oh. Mantalang magandang sagot para kay Mitch Agton, her 6th point of the game. Good side out pagkatapos ng timeout ni Coach Espino. Still just a 4-point game now. 16 serving 20. Mauricio papasok for Texon. Service specialist. Oof.
That's gonna hurt for the PhilHealth team right now because they're down by 5 here.
Mantala, Nokon uupo ulit. Babalik si Tan. Noval has been excellent off the bench. 6 points, top scoring. And that's been ace. Kantong-kanto.
Ang hirap naman ng mga binibitawan ni Noval eh. Akalain mong it's outside already. Saktong-sakto sa linya palagi.
Gendrauli with a save. Manlapit, itatawid yung bola underhand. Agton. Good save by Sarmiento. And a 1-2 para kay Raterta to get the point.
That's good. Kahit hindi siya nakatingin, no? Nakatalikod pa siya sa net. But tansyan-tansyan niya na yung bolang yon hindi lalagpas sa line for Reynalyn Raterta.
Nice tip. Tan sets it. Gendrauli. It's outside.
Way to the left for that cross-court attack coming from Gendrauli. Serving 22.
Tan, her first touch. Magpantay, inangat ang bola. Here comes Rica. What a save there on the dig by Sarmiento. Noval mula sa back row. Raterta to Pagon. Oh, overpass there. Para kay Yumang. Yumang will set it. And a dunk by Gendrauli.
That is a sharp angle coming from Danica Gendrauli, no? Talagang mahihirapan si Raterta to be able to reach it. Kahit i-extend pa niya yung kanyang one arm.
5-point game. Pagon. And Gendrauli again. Rica, atake. Sarmiento, ang ganda ng depensa niya sa likod. Kanina pa yan. Nuval into the net.
Miscue on Nuval right there. Bilang maganda yung timing niya dun sa bola.
Gendrauli, yes! And that'll be 5 set points para sa Suffragettes.
Gendrauli leading scorer for the COMELEC alongside with Nuval, 7 each.
Gendrauli looking for ace number 1. Instead, it's a service fault.
Binati mo doon. Kinabahan nata siya doon eh. Baka narinig.
Sayang kasi daw eh, no? Sayang makaka-ace ako. Tuloy. So, 4 set points pa rin ang kahabulin nila Raterta and the Health Insurers. Would have been outside pero si Nuval kinuha. Sabas for the win. Kinuha ni Magpantay. Here comes Rica. Nuval again with the dig. And Sabas will get the W.
Just that Maya Magpantay could not get that ball in the back row of the Philel team, making the COMELEC win the first set.
A quiet 4 points para kay Javen Sabas, but she got the winning point para makuha ng Suffragettes ang first set. 25-19 against the Health Insurers. First set, ang dikit na dikit yung start ng parehong koponan, but eventually a 5-point win. 25-20 pala ang ating talahan in the end. Pabor sa Suffragettes kontra sa Health Insurers.
Oo, kahit mas marami yung errors dito na naipamagay ng COMELEC team, it's just that they had more ball distribution dun sa kanilang mga attackers. No? Ang nahirapan dito ang kupunan ng PhilHealth, hindi nila makuha-kuha yung mga down the line na palo dito ng COMELEC at karamihan dun sa mga down the line talagang nagiging easy points para dito sa kupunan ng COMELEC, especially with the help of Nuval and Gendrauli right there. No? So ito talaga yung nagpanalo sa kanila for the first set.
Samantala, if you're the Health Insurers, malaking problema mo dyan is the 7 attack points. Di ba lang sila naka-double digits doon? And that has to change if you're going up against a team na loaded sa opensa. I mean, you're talking about Sabas, Nuval, Gendrauli, just to name a few. Pero hindi rin naman short sa attackers itong Health Insurers. Right. We know si Agton, Rica, Caspillo, they all can score para sa kanilang koponan. And there are many others as well who can contribute, including si Pagon, Raterta every now and then also with a 1-2 place.
So I think ito yung kailangan ma-address dito sa koponan ng PhilHealth, no? More points coming from the attackers as well. At kailangan lang no mabasa rin nila yung mga attacking coming from the COMELEC as well.
Alright, pagkakataon bumawi. Mantalang sila Shine Latan and the Suffragettes looking for a 2-0 lead. Set number 2 just about to get underway mula sa Paco Arena. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Thanks for watching us on a Holy Wednesday. Good pass para kay Agton. Here comes Rica. Nasa gitna with a push. Nuval trying to save it. Unsuccessful.
Smart push coming from Rochelle Rica. Bring that ball in the middle of the COMELEC side.
So nakauna ang Health Insurers. Let's see if they can stay in front. In set number 2, nice serve para kay Raterta. Nuval with the pass. Sabas. Here's another chance para maka-atake. A jump set. Rica off a combination play. Got it.
Back-to-back points para dito kay Rochelle Rica. Now it's 6 points for the team. The last time she played against the COMELEC, she was able to give 11 points for PhilHealth.
And now, if you're Coach Carl Espino, itong gusto mong klaseng start. After losing by 5 in the first set, 2-0 na. Here's another broken play. Pagkakataon umatake ulit. Texon gets a little help from the net. 3-0 start para sa Health Insurers.
Looks like hindi na papasok yung bolang yun eh. Pero that net was a big help for that ball coming from Texon. Hindi na naabangan doon nila Sabas yung bola in front of them.
That serve finally goes out.
So first service error coming from Raterta.
At Pantay with a bad pass. Rica with a push. Inangat ni Manlapit. Sabas got it.
Back row is very open for the PhilHealth. Came in between Magpantay.
Sabas may 5 puntos na. That's gonna be short para kay Jane Yubang. Good serve para kay Rica. Manlapit ang nag-set. Sabas was not ready, so it's an underhand. Easy over. Agton. Nuval with a hit. Raterta says, ako na. Agton with a push. Yumang sets it to Sabas. There's a block by Agton. Raterta, first touch. Rica nag-set. Agton ulit. This one is outside.
Sayang, could have been a good rally and exchange of balls coming from these two teams. Konti lang yung nilagpas ng bolang yon coming from Agton dun sa kanyang cross-court attack.
Sabas with a serve. Could have been an ace. Yes, it is an ace para kay Javen Sabas. Service outside. Ang daming errors, Rina, to start itong Suffragettes.
Mga unusual errors nila. That's why lamang na dito ng isang puntos ang kupunan ng Health Insurers.
Second error yon para sa Suffragettes. Good serve para kay Ferolino. Another chance ball para sa Health Insurers. Agton against a double block. Manlapit ang nagdig. Nuval with a hit. Raterta to Texon. Into the net. Third error para sa Health Insurers. They tie the game at 5. Make that second set. First set won by the Suffragettes by 5 points. Chance ball. Nope, not even. That's back-to-back errors para sa Health Insurers. That's number 4.
Tinakbo pa ni Rica but napasobra din yung kanyang pagpasa ng bolang yon.
So lalamang ang Suffragettes because of the 2 errors. Rica. Nice pass para kay Sarmiento. Here comes Jen Rowley. Got it.
She had a target right there in the face of Texon. Kaya mahirap itaas ni Texon itong bolang yon dahil saktong-sakto dun sa kanyang buka eh.
So 3 straight points scored by the Suffragettes. Yumang to Gendrauli. And net touch kay Agton. Now 4 straight points. From down 4-5, lamang na ng 8-5 ang Suffragettes.
Parang it's the same as the first set na pag nag-error ang PhilHealth, may times na nagiging sunod-sunod ito para sa kanilang kupunan.
Error number 3 para sa Suffragettes as we go courtside to Jess Constantino.
Eric and Rina, as always, a very down-to-earth. Coach Alan Yumang greeted me this afternoon na swerte lang daw yung kanilang 7-game winning streak. But on a serious note, sa matibay na teamwork, magandang gelling ng team at improving na conditioning hinuhugot ng COMELEC yung kanilang magandang nilalaro ngayong season. Kaya ang bilin lang ni Coach ngayong araw, una, iwasan daw nila yung long rallies. And second, basta daw hindi sila magtatapon ng service, hindi sila matatalo. Back to you guys.
Alright, thanks Jess. If that's the recipe, tingnan natin kung masusunod nila yan. So far, 5 service errors para sa Suffragettes in the game. Agton, blocked by Gendrauli.
Nabasa na si Agton right there because when she's on the spot, on the corner, talagang she just brings the ball across, no?
That stops the 5 or make that 2-point run ng Health Insurers. But nagtapon ng punto si Manlapit off the service fault. That is service fault number 6. Ito yung binabanggit kanina ni Jess na sabi nga ni Coach Yumang, huwag lang tayo magtapon ng punto sa serve.
Gandahan natin yung mga serve natin, di ba? Dapat in pa rin yan, makakapuntos para sa kanilang kupunan.
Chance to tie on the Agton serve naman para dito sa Health Insurers. Yumang to Gendrauli. That's outside. Another error back-to-back para sa Suffragettes and their lead is gone. We're tied at 9.
Gigil ng kaunti doon, no? Coming from Gendrauli. It went too long for her.
That's error number 3 para kay Danica Gendrauli. Back row, Abby Noval. Rochelle Rica. Inangat ni Noval. Gendrauli. Good save para kay De Ocampo, but the hit by Rica is outside.
Good effort on Rochelle Rica to be able to deliver that ball, no? Kaya lang napasobra ng lakas.
Well, parehong kupunan nagbibigayan lang ng errors. There's 6 errors each. Kaya lamang dito, sila Danica Gendrauli at ang Suffragettes by 1 point. That's gonna be an ace. Now 11-9. Oh, diba sabi natin magkaka-ace si Danica Gendrauli. Ayan tuloy. Nakuha na. She's in double digits, 10 points. 1 block, 1 ace, and 8 attacks. Nice up para kay Lopez. Sabas is in front, and Sabas attacks for her 7th point.
Sabas really targeting Raterta that time around. Raterta couldn't be able to put the ball up and alive for the PhilHealth.
Back to a 3-point lead para sa Suffragettes. Good pass. Yumang, babalik to kay Javen. Raterta, overpass. Tip by Tan. Raterta all the way to Rica. And Rica into the net. That is error number 7. And another timeout para kay Coach Carl Espino. Pakinggan natin ang Health Insurers down by 4 points here in set number 2.
And pwede mo ding kahit Rika and N. Umuha ka ng pakonti-konti sa ating medium, ha? And, ha? Para at least naibo tayo, ha? Naibo ang depensa nila, ha?
Go! Isang receipt chay. Bilet!
Bilet! Diskarte lang!
Maraming kailangang ayusin ngayon ang Health Insurers. They've given up 7 points off errors. And only 3 attacks so far. Well, pareho din naman ng COMELEC, only 3 attacks. No aces yet, no blocks here in set number 2 para sa Health Insurers. Down by 4 points. That serve is going to be outside para kay Jen Rowley.
Nalamig si Jen Rowley after that timeout. Committed an error in the service line.
Here's a double sub para sa Health Insurers. Chamson. Nina Chamson checking in along with Caspillo. I'll replace Ferolino and Pagon. 3-point game. First touch para kay Chamson. Malamig na malamig pa off the bench.
Tsaka nakatabing yung kanyang kamay nung pinalo niya yung bola.
Hala, substitution naman as Razos. Apatan si Tan. Four-point lead para sa Suffragettes. Nice serve para kay Razos. First touch din sa kanya yan as Caspillo hits it. Sarmiento pops it up. Nuval with a left hand scores.
There's so much explosiveness coming from Noval right there, no? Kahit anong gamitin niyang kamay right there, talagang pupuntos at pupuntos yung kanyang mga atake.
8 points para kay Nuval. And now a 5-point lead para sa Suffragettes. Agton. Inangat ni Sarmiento. Nuval again. This time, kanan na gagamitin. Roterta to Rica. Nice up para kay Lopez. Nuval again with the left hand. Mas maganda yata yung porsyento niya sa kaliwa, no?
Tsaka kahit yung kaliwa niya, kahit ipaling niya sa right niya or sa left niya, nadadala niya talaga yung bolang yun eh.
Partida daw, sabi ni Nuval. Kaliwain ko na lang. Now a 6-point lead para sa Suffragettes. Rica outside. Rica has been struggling.
That's right. Hindi consistent yung kanyang mga palo dito, no? Mas nakita nating lumalagpas ito sa linya.
She scored 6 points, pero mayroon din siyang 5 errors. So na-offset na rin yun. Sa dami nang naitapon niyang puntos, now a 7-point lead, the biggest lead para sa Suffragettes in the entire match.
So once again, it's a comfortable lead for the COMELEC team right now.
Good server to si Raterta. But a better pass para kay Sabas. Nuval again. Magpantay ang nag-set for Rica. Much better hit coming from Rochelle Rica. And now Sabas. Got it. Javen Sabas now with 8.
Galing din ng setter ng COMELEC because she's trying to distribute the ball, no, dun sa kanilang mga attackers doon. So not only to Noval but Sabas also the other attackers for the COMELEC. She's trying to give everyone an opportunity for them to score.
Saka para pahirapan yung blockers to run left and right. Lead is 7 para kay Jane Umang and the rest of the Suffragettes. Good serve. Short pass. Texon. Yes!
Parang nagkahiyaan si Manlapit and Jen Rowley right there. It's unusual for them.
Second point para kay Texon. 12 serving 18, a 6-point game. Umang papunta kay Manlapit. Magpantay, a bad dig. So Manlapit will get a point. That's her second.
You can see the distribution of points for the COMELEC right now. They're being led by Jen Rowley with 10 points, Noval with 9, and Sabas with 8.
Off.
For PhilHealth, napako sa 6 si Agton eh. Hindi na gumalaw yung kanyang score. Same with Rochelle Rica and Raterta. Even Texon.
Mantala, yung tip ni Jen Rowley will go to the net. So that's going to be a point para sa Health Insurers as Pagon babalik. Papaltan si Chamson. Caspillo serving. Siya yung na-feature natin kanina at the start of the game. Yumang to Nuval. Agton will get it back. Yes! Nadinig ka tuloy ni Mitch Agton. Sabi niya, napako. Ito ba ang napako, Rina? Pang-pito na.
47 na siya, di ba?
Oo.
Kailangan niya ng PhilHealth, especially. They're still down here by 5 points.
Gendrauli. Oh, that was going outside. Kinuha pa ni Danica Gendrauli. Agton ulit. Yeah, nice block by Gendrauli, making up for the... Well, it could have been an error on the other side. That's going to be the second block kung di ako nagkakamali. Yeah, block number 2 para kay Danica Gendrauli.
At the right time for Danica Gendrauli.
6 ang kalamangan nila Abby Nuval. At ang Suffragettes, Pagon into the net. That's going to be 4 touches.
Medyo mababa din yung set na bigay doon ni Raterta.
Final timeout na to para kay Coach Carl Espino. Pakinggan natin ang Health Insurers. We're down right now by 7.
Gigil tayo sa loob.
Pati medyo gigil tayo eh.
Gigil ang palo.
Pag hindi makapatay sa Sirica sa gamitin mo ang back.
Si ano na,
Si Mitch, oh.
si Mitch na nasa harap ko, nasa harap. Background, bigay mo yun. Pag-check si Mitch.
Tara.
Pag-ano.
Habol lang, kaya pa yan. Laban nyo lang. Apat na rally point pa yan.
Alright, let's see kung ano magagawa pa dito ng Health Insurers. Down by 7. And that's our last timeout. Mantala Hernan will check in for the first time para sa Suffragettes, replacing Javen Sabas.
Si Hernan is, ito yung pinaka-veteran sa koponan ng COMELEC. You know, she's playing at 58 years old.
Wow.
Already.
Texon. Inangat ni Razos. Razos gets it back. Agton with the dig. Mitch Agton. And sends it into the net. Another error. That's error number 11 para sa Health Insurers.
I think it's really the timing nila dun sa pag-set sa kanilang bola.
Good serve. Bad pass there para kay magpantay. Agton. Now an easy over. Manlapit. Inangat ni Raterta. So Rica will set back to Agton. Agton with a drop and the point.
Good variation coming from Agton right there. Not opting for a powerful attack, but just a soft attack, no? In that front middle of the COMELEC.
Gendrauli. And that will be outside. Bahagyan na lang off the big attempt para kay magpantay.
Errors right now of PhilHealth for this second set. Loaded into 11.
Rica, much better pass. Agton off the block. Gendrauli inangat. No more second touch. Doon magtatapos ang run ng Suffragettes.
Hindi in position itong koponan ng COMELEC. Now we have Agton on the service line.
Nuval nag-set, punta kay Gendrauli. Pago na magiging setter. And Raterta will attack. You don't see that very often. Middle sending it to the setter. Rica. What a dig para kay Manlapit. Razos. Pinatalbog pa sa net. Raterta ulit mula kay Pagon. Here's an off-speed hit. Yumang nag-angat. Nuval will set. And go to Gendrauli. And the up by Texon. Back row, Agton. Got it.
Good rally on that sequence. Agton making a point for the PhilHealth. Much needed point para sa kanilang koponan ngayon. Because they're still down here.
17-30. Agton. Now in double digits with 10. What a dig para kay Texon. Rica with the left hand. Gendrauli sets it. Back row Duval. Got it.
Sayang di lang nakuha ni De Ocampo yung bolang yon. But good effort to go for that line.
Suffragettes, now it's set point.
Rica. Chance to close it out. Nice push. Para kay Jean Razos for the win.
So it's really coming from the errors of the PhilHealth this time around for the second set. And nanalo dito ang COMELEC at Suffragettes. We have 25-17 for the second set.
A shorter set at 21 minutes. Mas maganda yung depensa nitong Suffragettes, limiting ang Health Insurers to just 17 points in the second set to go up 2-0, Rina.
That's right, no? Almost even naman sila when it comes to the attack points there, but it's just that the COMELEC had more chances, had more contribution when it comes to the blocks and the service aces also. At maganda kasi yung pasahan nila ng bola dito para sa kupunan ng COMELEC, yung pag-set nila, yung pag-distribute nila ng mga bola nila dun sa kanilang mga attackers. It's very one thing na you have to commend COMELEC on the second set. Meanwhile, for the PhilHealth team, it's really the struggle with the timing of the ball. Yung mga bolang minsan nakakalabas dun sa linya, especially coming from their attackers as well. So, yun talaga yung nagpatalo din sa kanila on the second set, no? So, these are the concerns right now for the PhilHealth team that they need to address to be able to extend this match, no? Kasi kung ikaw ang PhilHealth ngayon, gusto mo makabawi from losing in the first round already, no? So you want to redeem yourselves. And sabi nga natin kanina, this is a much better PhilHealth team. So we're expecting also the players coming from the PhilHealth to really step up. Not only Agton, Rica, or Raterta there, but andyan din sila, Texon, yung kanilang mga import players, and even Maya Magpantay, no? Na import din nila.
And back-to-back sets, only single-digit attack points para sa Health Insurers. Malaking problema yan moving forward. Malaking tanong dyan, if you're a fan, gusto mong malaman, may aangat ba nila in double-digit yan because they need the offense, Health Insurers, here in this third set to try and force a fourth set kontra sa Suffragettes.
Huwag ka magugulat kasi ang PhilHealth kayang-kayang gawin yan. Bigla na lang kukunin ang isang set dito.
Oo.
So baka magulat dito ang kupanan ng COMELEC.
Alright, so final chance this set para kila Raterta and the Health Insurers to try and get their fifth win and bigyan ng second loss ang Suffragettes. Mitch Agton, the only player in double digits with 10 points. Samantalang dalawa ng players in double digits para kila Coach Alan Yumang. That's Abby Noval with 10 and then Gendrauli with 12.
Si Noval coming from the Navy pa yan, no?
Yep.
Import player nila.
Na nilalaro na nga no second set, ano? Kaliwa kanan na ginagamit.
Yes.
First point para sa third set going to the Suffragettes.
PhilHealth must be able to settle down. Katulad ng sabi ni Coach kanina, may mga times na nanggigigal talaga sila dun sa mga palo nila.
Good up para kay Shyla Tan considering a hard hit. Speaking of hard hits, Sabas now with 9 points.
Sabas making sure it's going to be a convincing attack, bringing it to zone 5 for the green shirts.
Really good start para kila Coach Alan Lumang and the Suffragettes. Up 2-0 right away. That hit going outside.
Too much to the left there, coming from that player of the PhilHealth team.
A rough start para sa Health Insurers. Raterta. Enrica, inangat ni Sarmiento. Here comes Nuval. Over Doug. Nuval ulit. And another point here. That's 4 straight para sa Suffragettes.
See, it hit the net right there, and it's going to be difficult for the PhilHealth to put it up when it hits the net.
Rica with a push. And finally, the first point para sa Health Insurers. Rica nagsaserve. Good pass para kay Sabas. Here comes Nuval. What a dig para kay Rica. Agton. Yes, with a left-handed tip.
Nice drop coming from Agton right there, the front middle of the COMELEC.
So back-to-back points para dito sa Health Insurers. After being down 4-0. Bad set there coming from Jane Umang. Three straight points now ang itinala ng Health Insurers to get back in this set 3. Nice serve. Panlapit. And another tip by Agton using the left hand. Shyla Tan mula sa back row. Agton, much better set. This time, Pidalo for her 12th point of the game.
Good one coming from the PhilHealth team. And also makikita mo yung, at least nandun yung character nila in playing, that even though they're down by 2 sets here, you don't see any frustration coming from the players. They're just trying their best to really keep the ball alive and to keep the ball in play on the side of Coach Espino.
Service fault para kay Rica. Doon nagtapos ang 4-point run ng Health Insurers. Tip by Pagon. Umang. Nice set para kay Nuval.
Nuval has been unstoppable for this game for the COMELEC. Right now, 12 points na siya sa kanyang kupunan. Same as John Rowley with 12 also.
Bad pass. Coming from De Ocampo. Agton. Sabas keeping it alive. Agton ulit. Cross court. And again, another great save para kay Sarmiento. Sabas will attack. De Ocampo passes. A nice hit coming from Mauricio. Sabas. Got it. Sabas now in double digits. 11.
That ball, no, napagitnaan ni Rica at ni Raterte yon. They did not anticipate that the ball will drop there.
Sasagot with a 3-point run ang Suffragettes. Agton, inangat ni Umang. Sarmiento will set it. They go to Sabas. Rica back to Mitch Agton. Umang na naman ang first touch. So si Sarmiento ulit ang nag-set. Nuval. And that dig by De Ocampo, no good.
Lahat ng bolang ibigay kay Noval is being converted into points for the COMELEC.
Kumustahin natin, Jess Constantino courtside. Jess?
Eric and Rina, pressure is a privilege para kay Javen Sabas, who's been one of the brightest names para sa COMELEC. Kaya natuto na lang daw siyang i-embrace ito and enjoy playing the game despite and in spite of it. Ang mindset niya nga lang daw lagi is to look for ways how to help her team. Pero thankful si Javen dahil binigyan sila ng short break ngayong long weekend. Dahil para makapagpahinga at mag-recharge dahil ang next assignment nila after the break ay with BFP. Kaya susulitin na nga daw ni Javen itong short break and will explore the beautiful beaches in the south. Kayo, Eric and Rina, anong plans this long weekend?
Iwas traffic, Jess. Yun ang plan. Iwas traffic. Oplan, iwas traffic.
Mas masarap mag-drive
Oo.
dito ka sa Manila. Kasi
Well,
diba yung, kunyari, Quezon City to Makati, abutin ka ng mga 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Pero pag holiday, long weekend, 30 minutes lang yan.
That's right. Kaya good luck sa mga, mamaya, sisimula na yung tawag nga nila, Exodus, no? Yung mga paluwas ng Maynila. Good luck sa inyo. Saka hanggang tomorrow yan. So, mag-ingat lang po sa kalye and keep your cool. Dahil siguradong marami pong sasakyan bukas, whether it's the highway or national roads.
And it's a good break for the COMELEC, no? Dahil sila yung busy-busy talaga ngayon.
Oo.
Inaasikaso nilang eleksyon ngayon.
Right.
Patong-patong yung trabaho nila. So this is a good break for the team right now to enjoy it with their family.
Samantalang, itong Health Insurers fighting back. Only down by 1. Noval with a good pass. Sabas. And Javen Sabas now with 12 points.
Ball not controlled coming on the side of the PhilHealth. So lamang ang COMELEC here by 2 points.
And also up 2-0. Good serve by Sabas. Chance ball. Noval, perfect set. Agton. Ooh, what an answer para kay Mitch Agton.
So si Mitch is the only player in double digits for the PhilHealth team right now. 14 coming from 10 in the second set.
That service outside. Mauricio has struggled from the service area. That is her second service fault.
And an easy point given again to the COMELEC team.
Meantime, nice serve para kay Noval. Agton off the block. She scores. Mitch Agton. Nabuhay ang kanyang opensa here in set number 3.
Sa fingertips na tumama ito ni Danica Gendrauli.
Back to a 1-point game. Good pass para kay Sarmiento. Gendrauli. And it's outside.
You see they're making errors but they're still laughing, making fun of themselves. They're still trying to enjoy itong kupunan ng PhilHealth team right now. Sila lang yung natatawa pero si coach medyo seryoso na dun sa gilid. Medyo nag-worry na siya.
Well, fortunately, may mga libreng puntos binibigay ang Suffragettes. As you look at some of the audience members. Already 9, that's 3 errors binamigay ng Suffragettes here in set number 3. Gotta get the serve in para kay Caspillo. Gendrauli outside.
The angle of her hand is way too much. No? Dun sa kanyang right side naman went out on the court of the PhilHealth.
Game is tied. 11. Oh, no second touch. Para sa Suffragettes, just absent-minded in that sequence.
Walang nag-usap-usap ng mine for the team.
So an easy point para sa Health Insurers to get the lead. 12 serving 11. And an ace para kay Caspillo. What a run here para sa Health Insurers. And after this ace, tatawag ng timeout si Coach Alan Yubang. We'll check in and listen to the Suffragettes here The third set, down by 2 points.
Pati yung 5 maliit pa yung nakaka-cross court sa kanila eh. Mapigilan lang natin yun, mag-o-okay yung team natin, maniwala kayo.
Joy, sabay sa 5. Pag nasa harap na.
Tapos ayusin nyo.
Nahirap na nga tayo sumayo, tatapon pa natin yung service natin. Pasok lang muna tayo.
Obviously, Coach Alan Yumang not happy na this is getting out of their control, especially with the number of errors. 4 points pinamimigay nila courtesy of errors. And speaking of, Caspillo na ubusan na ng magandang serve. That one is outside. Ngayon, Suffragettes down by 1. Rica, inangat ni Nuval. Malapit ang aatake. Oh, she got it!
It's a lucky one coming from Manlapit right there.
Pinabayaan ni Mitch Agton. Great target para kay Chanda Manlapit to tie the game at 13. Good serve. That's an ace. And again, Mitch Agton was right there. Malayo-layo yung binahe doon ni Magpantay. So it wasn't really her ball. 2-point run para sa Suffragettes to retake the lead. 14-13. Another good-looking serve. This time, Agton picks it up. Rica off the block by Sabas, but great coverage by Magpantay. Pagon. Yes!
Another miscommunication on the part of the blue shirts there.
Tied game, 14. Good serve by Raterta, but a better pass para kay Sarmiento. Sabas got it again. Jay Ben Sabas, 13 points. Antala Nocon checks in para kay Tan.
On the part of the COMELEC, there are 3 players in double digits already. So that's a huge impact for the team right now. You have their Sabas and Val, both with 13, and Gendraule at 14. Meanwhile, sa PhilHealth, there's only 1 player, no? Itong si Mitch Agton in double digits. So she now has 15. Ang sumusunod sa kanya is Rica with 8.
Sabas with the left hand. Nuval. Got it. And a net touch. Itatawag din sa Health Insurers.
No, Agton is not very effective when she's in the back row. No? Mas gusto niya yung nakaka-atake siya when she's in front.
2-point lead para sa Suffragettes. Nice serve para kay Nocon. Mauricio with a hit. Duval again. Good pass or a dig para kay Magpantay. Rica ulit. Inangat ni Nocon. Sabas. Good dig naman para kay Agton. Agton pops up and hits. Here comes Nuval. Oh, Abby Nuval. 15 points.
Running attack of Nuval is good. Kahit nandun yung mga blockers ng PhilHealth, lumabas pa yung bola doon.
Timeout. Coach Carl Espino, pakinggan natin ang Health Insurers.
Isa na lang.
Tulo lang. Tulo lang.
Tsaka buhay kayo sa loob.
Buhay na. Ganun lang, pag kayo nasasabay nyo, mapapagod din naman sila.
Hindi kayo nag-uusap.
Tara.
Isa sa loob.
Start kaya.
Bilis!
Team! Putak-putak guys. Putak-putak.
Alright, let's see kung anong adjustments magagawa dito ng Health Insurers. It's only a 3-point deficit, pero very relaxed. Nuval, Sabas, as you can see, smiling. Going back after the timeout ng Health Insurers, they really look comfortable dito. Sa third set, up 2-0 against the Health Insurers. Nocon still serving. Short pass. Mauricio. And Mauricio, that's the side out para sa PhilHealth.
Good timeout for the PhilHealth right there. After that timeout, nakapuntos ang kanilang kupunan. They're just behind by 2 points now.
Rica with 8 points. Good pass once again para kay Sarmiento. Nuval. Nice dig para kay Rica. Raterta to Agton, now in front after the rotation. Sabas against a single block. It's outside.
Unwanted error coming from Sabas right there dahil bumababa na ng bumababa yung kalamangan dito. They're just ahead by a point here.
Chance to tie on the serve by Rochelle Rica. Manlapit. And, yep, Manlapit hit the antenna. So, we're tied at 17. 3-point run para sa Health Insurers. Duval. Paterta inangat. Rica will set to Mitch Agton with a drop shot. Sabas. Back to Nuval. Good floor defense para dito sa Health Insurers. But that one is outside. Mitch Agton with the attack fault.
Went too wide for Mitch Agton right there. Ganda rin ng pagkakaset ng bola on that sequence ni Jane Yumang. Talagang tinatawag niya yung name, no? Abby. Oo, maririnig mo eh. Para alam nila kung sino yung papalo.
1-point game. Overpass, almost. Yumang with a good save. Sarmiento to Sabas. And the save by Nuval is short. We're tied again at 18.
It's calculated right there coming from Javen Sabas.
Alan Yumang on your screens. Ang head coach ng Suffragettes. We're on a 7-game winning streak. And number 1 team sa ating 3rd season ng UVL. Sabas. What a dig. Coming from Rica. Agton. Yes, Mitch Agton. Now with 16 points. And lalamang ulit ang Health Insurers by 1. Joanna Lopez checking in para kay Chanda Manlapit. Looking to steal set number 3. Itong Health Insurers. Nuval. And Abby Nuval with a side out.
Again, they're tied at 19 here for these two teams.
Tala substitution para sa Suffragettes. As Grace Reyes papalitan si Abby Nuval. Tied at 19 all. Gendrauli is in front para sa Suffragettes while Sabas is serving. And she serves it right on the line. Ace para kay Sabas.
Looked like it's gonna go out, but it hit the line for Javen Sabas. 1 point on the service ace para dito kay Sabas.
Agton. Yumang passes. Sabas mula sa back row. Inangat ni Rica. Mauricio. Sabas. Again. This one is outside.
That middle attack won't count for the COMELEC. So a chance for PhilHealth to take on the lead.
Tight game. 20 all. First to score 5 points.
Nag-aabol pa ang PhilHealth na makakuha dito ng isang set.
Agton. What a dig para kay Sabas. Reyes nag-angat. Gendrauli. Raterta on 2. Yes! Lalamang ng isa ang Health Insurers.
Raterta is very good at that. Yung kanyang mga 1-2 play, yan yung kanyang hidden talent dito, no? Na talagang magugulat na lang yung kabilang kupunan nila na gagawin niya ni Reynalyn.
Service ace para kay Mauricio after committing a couple of errors kanina. 2 straight points para sa Health Insurers to go up by 2. And after this ace, tatawag ng timeout si Coach Alan Yumang because they are down by 2 late in set number 3.
Sige lang. Pasa lang muna tayo, ha? Nandiyan naman si Danica eh.
Isa lang.
Kahit daw tayo, tapos service tayo na maayos. Okay? Sige lang, ilan ang problema natin. Pasa lang.
Pasa tayo, pasa. Bawi tayo, atin na to. Para trabahoin natin kasi. 1, 2, 3. Suffragettes! Game tayo, go!
Alright, a little pressure para dito sa Suffragettes, down by 2 points as Noval returns for the number 1 team ng ating Season 3. Mauricio coming off a service ace. Mauricio with 2 points. Noval. Easy pickup. Hiningi ulit ni Agton yung bola. Mitch Agton. Dig by Sabas. Tough chase para kay Yumang. And it's a 3-point lead now para sa Health Insurers. 2 points away from winning the third set.
Masyadong malayo yung bola for the setter that time around for COMELEC. So 2 points na lang ang kailangan ng PhilHealth to be able to claim this set.
Much better pass mula kay Sabas. Here comes Gendrauli. Inangat ni Rica. Agton ulit. Agton very active today. Oh, nice save. Good pass para kay Lopez. Gendrauli. The drop shot. Agton, the push. Lopez again ang nag-angat ng bola. Noval against a double block. And Noval finally the side out for the Suffragettes.
Yung mga atake coming from Noval is very hard to receive talaga, no?
And now the second timeout ni Coach Espino. Pakinggan natin yung game plan.
Isang magandang siguro tayo.
Good pass na tayo.
Chay. Ang
Huwag tayo magmadali ha.
pero gamit.
Kailangan lang natin good pass muna ha. Good pass ha. Para makapag-set sa'yo ng maayos ha. Sino nasa unahan kay Daplo?
Kapit tayo guys ha. Go. Wag bitawan mo.
Isang magandang receive, okay?
Okay, coach.
Pilot!
Team!
Alright, looking for one good pass to try and get the set point. Big serve coming up para kay Abby Noval, who's got 17 points. He has 2 aces also. Meantime, Sarmiento in para kay Sabas for defensive purposes dahil attacking nga itong PhilHealth. They don't get a good pass. This is a broken play. So chance ball. Here we go. Gendrauli. What a dig para kay Rochelle Rica. Now Agton. Cross-court shot. Makes it 3 set points para sa Health Insurers.
Just at the proper placing of the ball talaga for Mitch Agton right there. She saw that nobody was there, no, behind Nocon. So she brings that ball there.
Nocon out of position, letting it go. And now a chance to put it away. A point from sending this one to a fourth setter para sa PhilHealth. Almost an ace para kay Mitch Agton. Chance ball. And Caspillo. Oh, what a dig para kay Sarmiento. Gendrauli. Rica. And Sarmiento again with a save. Chance ball para sa COMELEC Suffragettes. Gendrauli. And net touch itatawag sa Health Insurers.
Exciting third set for this two teams, no? Dahil hindi natin alam na unti-unting umabol ditong kupunan ng PhilHealth hanggang sila na yung lumamang dito.
1 set point save, dalawa pa. Overpass. What a block para kay Raterta. Nuval, back row. Rica. Ang ganda ng angat ni Lopez, but no! Second touch, Suffragettes. Huge error.
Bad miscommunication on the part of the COMELEC team right there, giving that set away to the PhilHealth team. So this is going to be a good momentum for the PhilHealth.
And take another look at some of the highlights ng ating set number 3. Both teams were tied at 20, and then all of a sudden, nagpakawala ng run itong Health Insurers to get 3 set points. They lost one, but error para sa Suffragettes. Gave up set number 3. So to a set 4 we go. Still a 1-set advantage para sa Suffragettes kontra sa Health Insurers. So gabalik po tayo pagkatapos ng ilang sandali. .27 minutes and PhilHealth stays alive for another set, winning 25-22 kontra sa COMELEC. And as you can see, much better attacking para sa Health Insurers. First time in the match na naka-double digit sila in terms of attack points. And they picked up 4 aces as well, limiting their errors to just 6. And that's what it will take para sa Health Insurers. Try and get a win here kontra sa Suffragettes, the number 1 team sa ating torneo with a 7-game winning streak and a 7-1 win-loss record. Coming into these matches sa ating second round of eliminations. Welcome back sa Paco Arena, and set number 4 coming up just minutes from now. Suffragettes up 2-1. Can still put it away with a win here sa set number 4. And that obviously is the plan. Ayaw na nilang bigyan pa ng pagkakataon na mabuhayan pa itong Health Insurers. Three players in double digits para sa Suffragettes, led by Nuval with 17 and Gendrauli, Sabas with 14 each. Samantalang Mitch Agton with 18, the only player in double digits para sa Health Insurers. All right, Marlon Ocabenta, second referee, just checking out the starting lineup ng Suffragettes and their positions right before we get going. Abby Nuval, we mentioned the top scorer. She came off the bench in the first set. Coach Alan Yumang obviously not happy with how it ended in set number 3, and we want a much better start here. Not a good pass para kay May Magpantay, and that will come up short for Mitch Agton. First point para sa Suffragettes.
Mababa yung angle ng bato ni Mitch Agton right there. But you know what? This is a much better play for the PhilHealth compared to when they first saw each other in the first round, no? Kasi at least dito nakakuha ng isang set ang kupunan ng PhilHealth.
Rica. Off the block and outside for the first point ng Health Insurers in set number 4. Good serve. Yumang against 3 blockers. That was Gendrauli. Sarmiento with a perfect pass. And nice drop shot para kay Danica Gendrauli.
Opted for a soft touch right there for Gendrauli. Keep the ball still on the line for the PhilHealth team.
Rochelle Rica. Noval inangat. Back to Gendrauli. Rica ulit. Sarmiento with the dig. Danica Gendrauli. And Texon will the pass. Blocked by Gendrauli. Manlapit. Back row Noval. Oh, nice save para kay Pagon. Gendrauli. Longest rally of the match. Gendrauli. And finally the finish. A facial kontra kay Texon.
She didn't mean it. Sabi niya nag-sorry din siya agad dito. Dun sa pagkapasa ni Gendrauli ng bolang yon. But good floor defense in both court as well.
3-1 start para sa Suffragettes. Pagon. Oh, Sarmiento has been doing a marvelous job sa back row. Back-to-back points para kay Gendrauli for a 4-1 lead.
Gendrauli is so determined to be able to finish this.
Bad serve para kay Jane Newman.
You can see rin yung pagod, no? Coming from Jane Newman, no? She's been very efficient kanina pa as a setter for the COMELEC.
2 serving 4. Ang lapit. Mitch Agton. A rare misdig there mula kay Pia Sarmiento.
Mitch, nalagpasan niya na yung kanyang score, no? The last time that they saw each other, she's just limited to 10 points there. But right now, she now has 19 points.
Serve outside para kay Rica. Rica now in double digits with 10, pero she has 7 errors in the game. 5-3. Roterta to Agton. Noval. Pagon. Got it.
Noval was not ready to be able to receive that ball.
2 points para kay Joy Pagon.
Dikit pa rin dito ang PhilHealth at COMELEC.
Sabas back in the game. And Javen Sabas now with 15. Bad pass by Texon. Chance ball para sa Suffragettes. Sabas. Oh! May nadidinig tayo nag-ako, pero can't tell if they were both saying ako.
Yes, that's a miscommunication right there coming from Caspillo and Rica na pareho silang ready to be able to set that ball.
Biggest lead, 3 points, Suffragettes. Agton, outside. And there's a block touch, sabi nila kay Javen Sabas, who cannot believe the call. Duval. Agton ulit. Good save para kay Abby Nuval. 2-point game. Agton. Another drop shot. Sarmiento. Nuval with the tip. And then the return by Agton on the first touch.
Smart move coming from Agton right there kasi hindi pa nakababalik sa posisyon itong kupunan ng COMELEC. So she just returned that ball very quickly for them when the COMELEC team is not yet ready.
Oh, kasagot si Sabas with a counter drop shot.
Still tight. It's 8 serving 6 right now.
Sabas. Off-speed hit. Kinuha ni Agton. Here comes Caspillo going down the line.
That extension of the arm coming from Sarmiento is no good for the COMELEC team. So isa lang dito ang hinahabol ng PhilHealth.
Sabas got it.
Right now, Sabas with 17 or make it 18 points, no? Even with Noval, also with 18 points.
Service ace, back-to-back points para kay Sabas, make it a 3-point cushion para dito sa Suffragettes.
That pass coming from Agton, mahihirapan talaga si Raterta to be able to set that ball.
And just like that, Sabas now the leading scorer with 19 points para sa Suffragettes. And they get a chance ball here. Gendrauli. And that's going to be outside para kay Raterta. Patuloy ang pag-arangkada ng Suffragettes, now up by 5 points. Timeout para kay Coach Carl Espino. Pakinggan natin.
Error man. Basta tayo. Kalimutan niyo yung error na yun.
Ganito. Kita nyo naman ang depensa. Kita nyo, pag bumaba yung kamay niya, automatic huhulog sila dito sa dalawang to. Lalo pag tayo nakadepensa dito. Ito lang yung area natin. Pag bumaba yung kamay, huhulog. Pag mataas, syempre papalo yan. Marunong tayo dapat magbasa kung anong ginagawa ng kalaban. Okay.
2 blocks na tayo.
Huwag kayo magmadali, kalmahan nyo lang.
Go.
Team! Ay, isa-isahon natin na ha.
Alright, let's see kung makakapag-adjust dito ang Health Insurers. They were able to after being down by as many as 4 in the third set. Pero ngayon, they are down by 3 points. Now make that 4 points. It's supposed to be 11-7. Rica with a block there mula kay Danica Gendrauli. Now it's a 12-7. Scoreline, pabor sa Suffragettes.
Saktong-sakto itong si Danica Gendrauli doon sa bolang na binigay ni Rochelle Rica.
Caspillo. Eto si Nuval. Agton sends it outside.
Could also be na pagod na dito si Agton because she's been the leading go-to person for the PhilHealth team right now. So siya ngayon with 21 points, unlike sa COMELEC na marami sila eh. Marami mong pwedeng bigyan ng bola dito. So hindi agad-agad mapapagod yung mga attackers nila dito.
Rica, that is error number 8. He has 10 points. One of 2 players in double digits para sa Health Insurers. They're in big trouble, down by 7. Caspillo, another error. Wow. All of a sudden, hindi makakuha ng puntos dito ang Health Insurers because of error. Second timeout para kay Coach Carl Espino. Pakinggan ulit natin ang PhilHealth, now down by 8.
Lalo tayo hindi makaka...
Diskarte ka, wala yung nag-block.
Alam blocker eh. Isang magandang receive, hindi ma-set ng mga, hindi ma-receive natin ng maganda. Isang magandang receive lang muna.
Pass muna tayo, kailangan natin ng good pass ha, para tayo makapagano ng ano. Medyo abang siya sa outside, gawin mo mid siya, tapos i-4 muna lang siya. Para umibo ang depensa. Pag-approach ka sa open, tapos sa gitna ka pumalo. Ikaw i-4 mo na lang ikaw.
Kalimutan
Ikaw
niya.
tayo, abang ka.
Basta tayo, 3, pilit!
Alright, last timeout na yan para kay Coach Espino. And they are down by their biggest deficit, 8 points. What could be the final set kung di nila ma-turn around to? They bring back Mauricio, who was one of the spark plugs, ika nga, para dito sa PhilHealth in set number 3. Bad pass. And another error para sa Health Insurers. They can't get anything going.
So right now they have 5 errors already committed for fourth set.
Samantalang ang Suffragettes, isa lang. What a serve. This time, Gentrauli. Caspillo. Eto, si Noval naman with a left hand. And so far, yung left hand ni Abby Noval is 100% in this game.
That left hand is 100% efficient for
Wala pang pumapaltos
Noval.
dyan.
Oo. Ito yung sikreto ni Abby Noval eh. Para nahihirapan din yung kupunan ng PhilHealth, no?
Good pass para kay magpantay. Here comes Rica. Gentrauli. Outside. Doon nagtapos ang run ng Suffragettes with their own error. Very comfortable 9-point lead though para sa Suffragettes. Rare bad pass para kay Gentrauli. So a chance ball para sa PhilHealth. Pagon to Raterta. Dug by Tan. Ito na naman si Noval. And a net touch. Itatawag kay Raterta.
Gonna hurt for the PhilHealth team. Ang bagal ng movement ng scores para dito sa kupunan ng PhilHealth.
Could serve. Wait a minute. Malakas pala. Abby Noval, what an efficient game today. 19 points, only 4 errors.
Isa rin yan sa kagandahan ng COMELEC right now. They have import players is really efficient for the team right now, no?
That's outside para kay Mauricio. Yes, this is slowly slipping away sa mga kamay ng Health Insurers. Down by 10 already. More comfortable. Lead para kay Coach Yumang. Good serve para kay Jane Yumang. And another hit just outside. A rough day para kay Rochelle Rica. 9 errors. She has 10 points.
Nothing is going in the way, in the right way for the PhilHealth team right now, no?
Including that one.
Yes.
That could have been outside. Pero inabot pa ni Agton. Take a look. That seemed to be sailing way out. Pero Agton touched it. Now it's a 12-point lead. The biggest lead para sa Suffragettes in the entire match. Mauricio with a push. Tan into the net. Only the third, could be fourth error. Yeah, fourth error para sa Suffragettes in the game. Balik ang team captain na si Texon. No more timeouts para kay Coach Espino. Down by 11. Manlapit. Nangat ni Caspillo. Here comes Agton in front. Centrauli buries that one.
Parang walang kapagod-pagod si Danica Gendrauli. She's been very consistent. Yung mga atake niya dito has been very, very strong and powerful.
3 points away, Arena, from an 8-game winning streak.
Commanding lead for the COMELEC right now.
Short pass. Agton. Blocked by Sabas. Javen Sabas with 21 points. Gendrauli and company. 2 points away. Make that 1 point away from their 8th straight win.
Kitang-kita mo na talaga dito yung pagod coming from the PhilHealth, no? Hindi na maayos yung pag-receive nila, yung mga pasa nila sa bola.
14 match points. Sabi ni Danica, sige, eto, bibigyan ko kayo ng isa.
Regalo.
Regalo na lang. Marami pa to eh. 13 match points. Pagon with a serve. All right, here we go. Chance to put it away. Gusto nila si Manlapit. Nope. So 2 points given up by the Suffragettes.
Well, they can afford that.
Yep.
And they will be still at the number 1.
Back row, Nuval. Caspillo. All right, they go to Sabas this time. Sabas with the tip. Texon. Oh, nagkahiyaan doon. Sabas and Tan. So 3 straight points given up by the Suffragettes. Still with 11 match points. Ayun nga, isa na lang ang kailangan nila.
Petics na dito yung COMELEC.
They don't even have to work for it. Service fault, and that'll do it. Libre para sa Suffragettes to get the win here on service fault by Pagon. And Suffragettes, Arena, so far 8 straight games they've won and are number 1 sa ating standings as we take this Holy Week break.
So it's going to be a good break for the COMELEC. Lalong-lalo na nabigyan sila dito ng bakasyon. So kailangan they have to maximize that vacation for the COMELEC.
Ang best player natin, one of 3 players in double digits para sa Suffragettes. Abby Nuval right now kasama ni Jess Constantino.
Hi, Abby. Congratulations. You are our best player of the game. So far, 8-game winning streak. Pero pag-usapan natin yung game ngayon, nakakuha ng 1 set sa inyo yung PhilHealth. Paano kayo nag-regroup? Ano yung naging discussion coming to the 4th set?
Siguro yung nakuha nilang set is nawala yung communication namin. Yung receive namin, yung palo namin. So pagdating ng next set, siguro kailangan talaga namin i-perform kung ano ba talaga yung tama namin gagawin. So ayun, nabuo ulit kami ng 4th set. Communication, receive, service, palo. Kaya kami nakakapuntos.
Mukhang masarap ang inyong short break. Paano mo ba planong i-spend itong long weekend na binigay sa inyo?
Siguro po, siyempre kailangan po namin talaga ng preparation dito para pagandaan yung mga laban namin. So, magbibigay talaga kami ng time para makapag-training para tuloy-tuloy yung panalo namin.
At ngayon, pasalamatan mo naman lahat ng nanonood at sumusuporta sa COMELEC.
First of all, binabati ko po yung management ng COMELEC, si Sir Elnas, si Ma'am Corinne, mga family ng teammate ko, Nubal family, and commander ng Coast Guard Special Service Center, Captain Cerote, Philippine Coast Guard, and tropang SSC, and yung partner ko si Renwa, and yung ate niya si Ate Maya, si Ate Chari, and Manukay family. Ayun lang po.
Thank you, Abby, and congratulations again to the COMELEC. Have a good break, guys. Balik na sa inyo, Eric and Rina.
All right, thank you, Jess. Congratulations, Abby Noval and the rest of the Suffragettes. I mean, a terrific season so far as you look at the confirmation ng kanilang 4-set win. 8 games undefeated, #1 going into the Holy Week break, Rina.
That's right. Solo nila ang #1 spot natin in team standings with 8-1 under win-loss record. Meanwhile, tungko pa na nag-PhilHealth Konsulta will go down a bit, but they still remain the #5 in the team standings with 4-5 on their record right now. And as you can see on the games right now, pretty much dominating dito ang COMELEC team, especially when it comes to the attack points here and the service aces. Diyan talaga yung pinaka-big factor kung bakit lumamang dito at malaki yung naipanalo dito ng COMELEC team, except in the third set lang talaga. Yun lang talaga. Mas marami silang error, especially on the third set, but they were able to recover and take hold of themselves and back in the fourth set, no, with the help of 3 players in double digits para sa kanilang koponan. Andyan si Abby Noval, Sabas is there with 21 points and Danica Gendraldi with 20 points also. But you know what? I gotta commend here the effort also coming from the PhilHealth dahil mas maganda yung nilaro nila ngayon compared to the first round that they saw each other, no? So ngayon napaabot nila ito ng 4 sets as opposed to the 3 sets that COMELEC won during the first round, no? So ang COMELEC will be preparing for a BFP on their next game. Samantalang ang PhilHealth naman will be going up against the AFP. Parehong bigating kupunan yung makakaharap nila.
At wala po tayo sa Easter Sunday, but we'll be back Wednesday next week, April 23, right here sa Paco Arena. Ito po ating schedule. Emissaries kontra sa Home Masters at 12 noon. Suffragettes, tulad ng kunento ni Rina, will take on the BFP Lady Firefighters. Samantalang ang ating Wellness Warriors looking for their first win as they take on a very tough Lady Patrol ng PNP. Have a great break, everybody. Be safe on the road if you're traveling today or tomorrow. Para po kay Jess Constantino, Rina Villamor Camara, I'm Eric Tipan. We'll see you again April 23 for the next games ng UVL Season 3.